35 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to let this ferment for 6 hours. Alrighty, see a little bit. Celebrating traditions old, make all your holiday moments merrier with personalized gifts from Personalization Mall. Alrighty, my lovely. It's been 6 hours since I put the rice grass paste into my warm oven, and now we're ready to move on to the next step. Let me grab the mixture. Alrighty, let's see what this looks like. There's a lot of, whoa, look at that. It smells kind of grassy. Look at that. Interesting. Okay, so now this is our very watered down sugar syrup. Alright, let's do this taste. It's sweet, lightly sweet. It reminds me a lot of the raw cane juice I had when I made the vegan chicken drumsticks, and I used a piece of sugar cane for the drumstick, and I chewed on it, and that's what this tastes like. It's lovely. So for the next step, I have, and I've got a strainer lined with a few layers of cheesecloth. And we are going to strain this. We just want the liquid portion. Look how soupy it's gotten over the 6 hours. Isn't that amazing? Wow, I love this. I love this so much. Look at that. This process is kind of similar to maple syrup making, where you take the sap from a sugar maple tree and you cook it, reduce it down. But instead of maple sap, we are using grass and rice. So cool. And drop the sides. We can really give this a squeeze so we can get all of that precious liquid out. It's still pretty hot. Next, we're going to reduce this down until it gets to a thick syrup. And the best way to figure out the correct consistency for the syrup is to cook it to a specific temperature. And that's about 107 degrees Celsius or about 224 degrees Fahrenheit. With these kinds of projects, I like using a probe thermometer. I can just set the temperature, and that way I don't have to keep looking back at my thermometer. My thermometer will tell me when it is ready. Malto syrup is also known as malt sugar or malt syrup, and the applications are just the same as you would use sugar. It's used to get that glossy sheen and that sweet flavor of Peking duck. It's used in moon cakes and used in all kinds of sweets. It's also served as a sweet treat just on a stick or spread between a couple of crackers. Tons and tons of applications for this. So I'm going to go ahead and cook this down. It's probably going to take an hour or two before we get it to the correct consistency. And then we'll give this right. Okay, see a little bit.
What you doing, handsome? You look good this morning.
Yeah. Oh, new shoes. New shoes. Alrighty, my lovelies, I am back, and my malto syrup is complete, and it totally, famously worked. Syrup. Alright, let's do this taste. It's sweet, lightly sweet. It reminds me a lot of the raw cane juice I had when I made the vegan chicken drumsticks, and I used a piece of sugar cane for the drumstick, and I chewed on it, and that's what this tastes like. It's lovely. So for the next step, I have a nonstick saucepan, and I've got a strainer lined with a few layers of cheesecloth. And we are going to strain this. We just want the liquid portion. Look how soupy it's gotten over the 6 hours. Isn't that amazing? Wow, I love this. I love this so much. Look at that. This process is kind of similar to maple syrup making, where you take the sap from a sugar maple tree and you cook it and reduce it down. But instead of maple sap, we are using grass and rice. So cool. And drop the sides. We can really give this a squeeze so we can get all of that precious liquid out. It's still pretty hot. Next, we're going to reduce this down until it gets to a thick syrup. And the best way to figure out the correct consistency for the syrup is to cook it to a specific temperature. And that's about 107 degrees Celsius or about 224 degrees Fahrenheit. With these kinds of projects, I like using a probe thermometer. I can just set the temperature, and that way I don't have to keep looking back and forth at my thermometer. My thermometer will tell me when it is ready. Maltose syrup is also known as malt sugar or malt syrup, and the applications are just the same as you would use sugar. It's used to get that glossy sheen and that sweet flavor of Peking duck. It's used in mooncakes and used in all kinds of sweets. It's also served as a sweet treat just on a stick or spread between a couple of crackers. Tons and tons of applications for this. So I'm going to go ahead and cook this down. It's probably going to take an hour or two before we get it to the correct consistency, and then we'll give the syrup a taste. Okay, see you in a little bit. Alrighty, my lovelies, I am back, and my maltose syrup is complete, and it totally famously worked, and I am so stinking pleased. So I took my sweet kind of brothy mixture and I cooked it down. It took about an hour and 16 minutes. Brought it up to a simmer, reduced it down, and just let it boil away. As the mixture got thicker, I would give it an occasional stir to make sure it wasn't sticking at the bottom. At about 216 degrees or so, it started to change and get really foamy on top, and at that point, I would give it a pretty consistent stir. And then around 220 degrees, it started to heat up pretty quickly and got to the 224 degree Fahrenheit temperature that I was looking for pretty quickly, about 5 or 10 minutes. And at that point, I poured it into a clean glass jar, and it made about 2 cups of syrup. Look at this beautiful color. It's kind of amber in color. It looks a bit like honey. I made this about 2 hours ago. The middle is still warm, so when this is completely cooled at room temperature, it should be fully thickened. This, like sugar, can be cooked at a higher temperature. The more you cook it, the harder and more solid it will become at room temperature. It's like the hard crack stick when you cook sugar. But let me show you the consistency at this point. So beautiful, that syrupy, gorgeous texture. And that's simply made from 2 ingredients and water.
Yeah, I win here.
Rice. Water. So stinking cool. It's got a similar viscosity to honey, but a little bit thicker, a little bit more kind of chewy and stringier, but let's see how it tastes. Here we go. It has a nice kind of caramelly, brown, sugary flavor to it, but a little bit different. It has, what is that flavor? It reminds me of chrysanthemum flower tea. It has a kind of herbaceous flavor to it. Not vegetal, but kind of slightly herbal, not medicinal, but pleasant, but a very distinctive flavor, to be sure. It's good. I like it. So this is very syrupy and beautiful, looks just like honey. It is in fact less sweet than sugar. So about 30 to 60% from what I've read. Fascinating. Alright, my lovelies, I am so pleased with the results. I'm just astounded.
Oh yeah.
Sweet syrup from rice and wheatgrass incredible. So stinking cool. All right, my lovelies, thanks so much for watching.
All right, very good, Emmy. Emmy from Japan. Emmy. Emmy, that's your new channel.
I think it would be absolutely fantastic to do with kiddos. You can show them the whole process of germinating seeds.
Malt syrup. She made malt syrup. Pretty cool.
All right, my lovelies, I shall see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care. Bye.
We got big winds out there. Big winds right now. Oh yeah. It's supposed to go down to 27 by 5 o'clock. I'll put the link to that in chat. Yeah. And
At her peak, Karma was on more than 25 medications. She had to spend more than $700,000 on medical costs, and less than 5% of that $700,000 was covered by insurance. But after years of researching and consulting with more than 15 doctors, Karma says that a physician finally checked her for tick-borne illnesses like Lyme disease, and the results were shocking. Karma had a bunch of them, including diseases that don't even exist in the United States. So how would she have them? Well, that's where it gets weirder. Karma grew up in the small town of Grantsville, Utah, very close to the Dugway Proving Grounds, where the U.S. military spent decades testing all kinds of weapons, including chemical and biological agents. Karma Newberry believes that her medical difficulties and those suffered by her mother, her children, and thousands of other Americans around the country are the byproduct of direct actions by the United States government. And what the U.S. government has done once, they could very well do again. Or dare we ask, could they be doing it right now? Well, to raise awareness for this and assist other people with similar medical issues,
it's
Karma has
kind of
founded
silly
two groups,
because
Lyme
if you
Justice
go
and the
here, they got the map. Where'd it go? Good morning. I mean, this map here, it won't let you click on it, but that's all the Northeast. And now it's breaking out on the West Coast and down south. That's amazing. I think that map is really amazing, to be honest with you. It's like, how'd you skip over Michigan, Pennsylvania? Good morning.
Lyme, and Karma Newberry joins us now. So, first of all, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks, sir. Glad to be here.
How many people are going to say that this is just far-reaching conspiracy theory and tell you to just put on your tinfoil hat?
Not very many come back at us with those conspiracy theory things because we have the proof to back it up. We have 5,000 classified documents that were turned over to an adjunct professor at BYU. In turn, I have gotten a copy of all of those.
Brigham Young University.
Been researching those for 3 years, and it shows the direct proof that all of these organisms that are in our bodies out of the residents in Utah none of them are naturally found in the United States. And the documents show.
So she's whining about Utah, but if you go look at this map, this is unbelievable. And I don't see a scale on this map, but there's a lighter green and then there's a dark green. So Utah got this swatch going through it. But look at the Northeast. I get this over to Carol, Never Lose Truth. She's been following this.
Where I believe we were all
I think it's bigger than anybody ever expected.
Mixed it with
Corona boner ain't nothing compared to this. I don't think.
Phosphate, which is radioactive, so that they could pick it up on radar when they were doing their tests all over the West Desert of Utah. And so,
well, I think the first ones they grew might have been radioactive, but I don't think they can pass that on.
In the United States are in those documents that they were doing bioweapons poisoning out at Dugway, even though in the 1969 congressional hearing they lied under oath and said they had never done biological testing out at Dugway ever. And the Congress people in this congressional hearing called them out as liars. They had no clue what they were doing out at Dugway. It was a complete
Dugway is a real shithole, man. I spent a lot of time across the street north of Dugway.
Are you going to have any recourse?
And then an old man, he says they got a natural underground cavern that goes almost straight down, and they've been burning shit in there for years.
You'll find is most doctors around the
Very
country will tell
toxic.
patients when they come up with tick-borne disease that they need to accept the other diagnoses like fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue and all of the things like all of the autoimmune diseases, Parkinson's, lupus, all of them are attached to it. And so for me, the thing is that, you know, because the health insurance companies are not paying for it, because they're directly tied into all of the documents. So they're Pfizer, Merck, we have all the proof that they're all involved. Boeing, General Mills, we have one document that we can make available, which we can make available to everybody, the documents that we have, and they can go to the website and sign up to get a copy of some of the documents if they'd like. But we have documents tying the DOD, the University of Utah had a direct correlation. They were a partner with the DOD. The whole medical facilities in Utah, all owned and controlled by the University of Utah, that was a direct partner with the DOD in the bioweapons program.
Unbelievable.
We have one document, Stu, in 1977 Armed Services Committee document that we found buried in Stanford that showed 6 pages of all of these institutions across the country and all these other big corporations, Pfizer, Merck, all of them, all tied as a partner in the classified bioweapons testing that they were doing human domain testing on that we approve of.
So Pfizer and Merck were involved with U.S. military, U.S. government biological chemical weapons.
Absolutely. Merck was running the Fort Detrick back in the day in the 1960s. Merck was running the DOD as a consultant.
And so should it be a surprise to anybody that a lot of the listed and now known dangerous and deadly adverse events that are being caused by these Pfizer shots being falsely referred to as vaccines, this bioweapon that we have now discovered, that's exactly what this is. And Dr. David Martin has done a great job proving that this is a bioweapon that has been planned. Should it be any surprise to anybody that a lot of these symptoms are exactly the same as the symptoms of you, your family, and thousands of other Americans that are near the Dugway proving grounds?
Yeah, they're absolutely the exact same. I'll tell you why. I was diagnosed years ago with antiphospholipid antibodies, which is a clotting disorder that then caused me to have a stroke at age 38. And you know, I'm not surprised at all because it absolutely, tick-borne diseases are the exact same as HIV, which was also a bioweapon. If people get in and do their research, they're going to find that all of that was also caused by what they've been doing in this 2030 depopulation agenda that they've had, and people can go out and research that as well on DuckDuckGo. Go out and research what their plans are for us.
It makes me frustrated, I guess is the word to use. You know, we bring people actual pictures. Dr. Andre Botha brought us originally the discs that are inside of these vials.
All right, I got to be careful here. Anyways, I'll put the link to this in chat. Headlining in Utah, to me, that's absolutely insane. I only remember seeing 2 ticks at all the time I spent out there on my dog. They were the big ticks. So there you go. Good morning. We get rolling here. People getting up over in the West Coast and stuff. Oh, yeah, big handsome. Really could use a bat or some nice deep snow to roll in. There you go. Another one. Oh, them paws are so sore, huh? Yeah. It might feel better at the end of the day. We got big yucky going on here. I'll go check the weather here. So, anyways, don't look like I can contact that lady. We'll send that off to Carol. I don't know what Carol's doing. Partly cloudy, breezy. Yeah. I wouldn't call this breezy. It's blowing pretty good out there. Gusts at 35 miles, falling to around 27 by 5 p.m. Northwest wind again tonight. Gust in the high is 20. High in the 30. West wind around 5 miles an hour. Mostly sunny on Sunday. Chance of rain or snow showers, mostly cloudy. Sunday night. Showers again. Rain. Oh, this is awful. Rain Monday night. I'm so tired of the rain. We send this out to the Western friends we have. Snow showers. All we're getting is showers and snow showers. No storms. I think this is going to be the whole deal this winter here. And last night they brought the sander truck in to dump salt on the road. And I think that's what we're going to get. We're going to get a lot of that. We're going to get a lot of that. Small shit storms that they're going to have to go out. Oh, wow. StreamYard for $10. They dropped the price of StreamYard. Yeah. We got some RT news. There we go. Child sex abusers at the CIA avoiding prosecution. What we know. Well, they were a big harvester of children of adrenochrome, sex trade, slave trade. Ranchers unions insist only a tiny percentage of explosives are lost and stolen from their stockpile. AP investigations disappearance of grenades, C4, even rockets. Ah! What else we got here? Australian Chancellor Schallenberg. Oh, how about Nagila? Stepping down. They drove enough people nuts. Soviet Union could invade Ukraine. Pentagon chief says they're probably not going to invade, but we'll make it a deal because we need another war now. Look at this. We got the Taliban over doing a parade with our gear. Ain't that nice? Israel. All right. Well, there ain't much there. Good morning. Hope you're doing good. If you're new here, step on in. I got an offer for StreamYard for $10 a month. Look at that. Hey, we can't do StreamYard though. Guys, got me sitting at my edge of my seat here. Who's going to be the first? We got just did a video here. What's she doing? Huh. All right. I'm not quite sure what it's all about. Maybe she's stop in and fill us in. So we got Professor Speech, criticize. Wow, I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's blowing pretty good here. Coming right down this back alley. Oh yeah, Mike Morales. I didn't see any of his last night. We figure we go watch some Mike Morales. Oh yeah. Built for adventure. I'm excited. Cutie. Nice smile. We like nice smiles. All right, Mike, what's going on here?
There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty strange, man. You go to the doctor to, try to get help, man. And you walk out there worse than when you went in.
Everyone says that.
Anyway, doing better. Energy level's a little funky, but we're doing it. We're still upright, still breathing. All right, let's jump into this. I'm going to see if we can see what we got here. I got so many articles. I got some still up from last night I couldn't get to. So we're going to knock some of these out. As long as my voice will hold up. Yeah, I did my 2 tests I had to do Tuesday and Wednesday. And, yeah, my throat's all ripped up from them driving the cameras down in there, whatever the hell they do. Anyway, we got an ash flume rises 30,000 foot into the air, weak eruption about Pinatoba in the Philippines. They're calling it a weak explosion, even though it hit 30,000 foot.
That was pretty hefty.
That's a pretty big blast. Scientists are currently drilling a tunnel into the heart of an active volcano in Iceland, risking a huge eruption. They wanted to frack into the side of Yellowstone and pump water down in there to cool it down. There's no water in Florida, but they want to pump all this water down into a volcano. But anyway, this one here, they got a new project with hopes to drill a giant tunnel deep into the center of a volcano. The venture is underway, could risk sparking a huge eruption, scientists have warned. The international team of researchers is planning to dig a hole 1.2 miles deep into the molten rock of the Krafla volcano in northeastern Iceland. The hope is to build the world's first ever magma observatory where they can observe the molten rock deep underground for the first time. And what could go wrong? Man, these people just do anything. Let's drill into the side of a volcano and hope it don't explode.
I mean, they can't be happy with some hot chicks, music, and a reefer joint. They'll go do this shit. Crazy.
Get a drink here. La Palma volcanic update. Cumbria activities picking up again. Record earthquake, toxic gas, strong. So why it's burning faster and hotter. Efforts to contain them started. 6 people killed, 52 injured. As a wind swept through. Look at that crap, man.
Wow.
That's insane.
How'd the car blow over and not the guy?
Trees uprooted, many rooftops blown away. Stuff were just toppled, man, from a windstorm. Look at that crap. Messing with the jet streams.
Good morning.
So anyway, that's some crazy
Good
wind.
to see you. We had a bunch of
All this
lurkers
stuff
in
up.
here. Nobody say nothing.
They probably did look at
Get up to
pocket
5 or 6
because
people.
That's what we're living in right now.
How are you doing?
Australian farmers expecting record winter crop harvest.
Quiet this morning? I got big winds
Despite
here.
floods, mice plagues,
Temperatures
and
going down to 27 by 5 p.m. No snow in
the
sight.
Victorian growers are doing really well. I mean, who knows if they are not, man.
Took a one of them
One little section may be doing good.
one of them
Everybody else
pills
is
last night.
screwed.
I forgot what you called them. Ones you told me to get.
New South Wales flood damage bill expected to exceed $1 billion as November rain.
Yeah, well, wait till you get to
Get pelted with giant hail.
BC.
Melbourne, I've seen some of these before.
He loves this Australia.
Deep sea anglerfish found near San Diego. Could be a sign of the next big one, man. They always say that. But in this case, who knows? It could be. Man, that's a brutal looking fish. These things are usually at more than 2,000 feet deep. So something down there happened to bring it up. Man, look at that thing. That thing looks like an alien. It's got some kind of weird the football. No, not on a flat map.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it would. Storm Arwen body count rises. Hundreds of sea creatures washed up on the Scottish beach. Remember they had the big bunker
One
fuel
of
operation
the
out
workers was listening for about 15
Hundreds of
minutes.
starfish, other creatures
Wanted to
washed
say
up on the beach.
posted for
northeast
over
coast
2
of
weeks.
Scotland.
Did you notice that?
Piles of starfish, crabs, shellfish flying
No
up.
problem,
I mean, this is
Donna, but yeah.
wiping everything out.
I haven't seen her in a while. Well, the only thing he said on here was he went to the doctors, he's going to do tests, and he walked out of there more confused than he was when he walked in, basically. Yeah, I haven't seen much of Carol. I don't think they pulled her channel down. Yeah, 2 days ago. Right. Yep. I don't know what's going on. We got this Stu Peterson interview. Good morning, Groveland. Thank you for that. I wish you mind-boggling to me to see lime anywhere in that territory. I mean, you get up in the Wasatch, you got forest, but to have ticks in Grantsville, you got to be shitting me. Something's up with that. Kevin even said herself that she won't be posting too much anymore, and of course gave no reason. All right. Well, she's a woman that wants us to be involved in her life, you know. Try to help her out when she was down in the Carolinas, now up in Montana. She had a lot of people concerned. So I don't know what she's doing. I reached out to her, I gave her my phone number. She never called me. I like to interview that woman, Groveland, Karma. I'd like to interview her. I'd like to ask her if she's in all them documents, because I'm not going to go read them. I ask you a simple question. Do you have the registered trademark to lime or one of the limes? That's what I want to know. Because if you got that, you should be able to have somebody with a clearance go find out what the antidote is, if there is any. We got the wind blazing here today. Temperatures it's about 33 degrees, going down to 27 by 5 p.m. Wind's going to stay up for the next 24 hours. Roof looks good. I don't see anything blowing around up there, so that's doing good. Other than that, really not much happening here. I'm feeling a little better than I did yesterday. But yeah, I got that boogie shit, whatever's going on. So we're doing all right. Probably because I believe in false strangers putting nothing in my mind. Yeah. So yeah. I was hoping to see what he had to say about the weather.
Flock of 200 starlings dropped dead from the sky. They're saying after a plasma discharge.
Plasma discharge.
Read into this one a little bit. Thousands without power in the UK. A storm. A lot of news on that storm coming out. More news out of Hawaii. Test detect petroleum product in Pearl Harbor. Big questions. They got tainted water.
Well, they got them ships are leaking. Arizona's leaking. It's loaded with bunker fuel. They all are. They never pump them out, I don't think.
Got the island itself.
I heard you when you go there to the memorial, you can see drops of oil come up.
So you must have some kind of oil leak or something there. Record rain smashes the cherries, forcing up prices for Christmas. You know, everything's going up. They're just going to rob everybody to death. Crash the dollar. Crash everything.
Watermelon.
85%.
Old Ralph over here can't grow a watermelon.
Now we got shampoo being recalled.
It's amazing. You know what I mean? I know, like, if you look at our time compared to 1960 time, we get instant news now. You got all these platforms and shit. So, of course, there's going to be more reported. You know what I mean? But it really does seem overwhelming that you can't make a shampoo without being in danger.
A seismic shift on abortion rights. Roe versus Wade essentially upended.
Clearly designed.
I think we'll
Yeah, let's get to this.
Real quick. Just
Anyways, good morning.
if it'll load
Hope
for us.
everyone's doing well. Happy joy.
Yeah, my voice is kind of giving out on me.
Well,
It's
this
been
back
pretty
wall is
strong, but
awful
they had to
cold
run
here
them
this
stupid
morning.
tubes down
Oh
my
boy,
dirt road.
coming right down the alley.
I was doing good before that. Now my
But
throat's
we
all
all right.
fried out.
Everything gonna be all right. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be better each day. Get a little better. We had a big aerosol program down here.
Right off Florida.
West to Key West. A little bit over south. Like we got a little bit of a break. You know, they got the whole jet stream just like straightened out. I was looking at the UV rays there. Let me put it on the jet stream. I'm doing good. I got ups and downs. I'm doing pretty good. Doing fine right now. Still walking, still breathing, still getting around. So look at the jet stream, man. It's just shooting straight across the United States. Something's going to have to give to bring in the cold front. Something else is really weird. Look at the temperature maps. You go all the way up to the polar vortex air masses. The cold air is locked in place. It's locked in right over Iceland and Greenland, the real cold air. It's locked in right here, and I don't see no way of
Good
anything
morning.
changing. I can take this up days at a time.
How you doing
I can
backwards?
take this all the way up to December 7th, and the cold front's not moving at all. The polar
Yeah,
vortex
I
cold
think
air
that's what
mass
I'm going to have. This
is
is going to be
locked in.
another one of my winters.
That's why I say when we get these
It'll be
weather
cloudy,
patterns, they're not
overcast.
changing
Nothing's going to
at
fall
the same
out of it.
time.
Maybe 1/8 of an inch, just enough for the plow
We're
trucks
supposed
to
to be
go out
getting a
there.
cold front next week, but I don't know how this is going to work out with all this super cold locked in. I mean, it's locked in up there. It's not moving
CD.
at all. It's freaky.
It's cold where you are.
Something's not right about it.
We got big winds. We're going down to 27 by 4
I
p.m.
couldn't believe it
5
didn't move at
p.m.
all. Like none. I don't know if I can bring this all the way up. So I know
Still
the
no rain for the
surface
southwest
temperatures
of
are a lot different
California.
than the upper
Getting kind
one,
of
but it
crazy
still
here.
plays a huge effect because of the compression. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing that cold air dipping down at all for a while. It's on the 4th, 5th. Yeah, it's be hard to get that cold air to dip down. Looks like they're really going to try around the 6th.
But I think that's going to be my winter. What we got right here.
Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, save my voice,
Right?
and then we'll try again tomorrow night and see how it goes. Anyway, we'll try to get caught up on
Mike
some more of this
Morales.
news stuff and weather stuff. Anyway, guys, armor up. Much love, no fear. Thanks everybody out there sending us stuff and helping us. It's helping more than you know. And it's definitely appreciated. Anyway, guys, armor up, no fear. Eyes to the sky. Let me see if I can get the Rise song to play. Much love.
Other than that, I don't have really a whole lot here. We got Matt's Off-Road Recovery. Dearest Dawn did a video. Hey, what's this? I hate that cute thing when it jumps out like that. I always hit it. I hate the damn thing. I have no use for it. Yeah, I see too. I'll get to the next one. Where are you? That ain't where you live. Would you go into town this morning? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wah-wah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm. Turned over last night. Oh. Yeah, thorough. Little chemtrail residue. I mean, we're really, I don't know. I don't know. Like I told you, when this bullshit was coming, I said there'd be one thing. They'll have to shut the airline industry down. Oh, that'd be so nice. Right. Go get the other one. This one here. Good morning, everyone. It is a happy, what is it, Thursday, I think. Oh, yeah. Friday. Happy fuck it all Friday. Well, you got oaks there. White oak. If you got white oak trees, you should look around for chicken or hens of the wood mushroom. Yeah. Today you have mucus. Isn't that funny? Oh, it ain't funny. I took some last night. That Mucilex shit. Yep. I don't think it's a joke. I really don't. I tell you, Bud was wheezing yesterday.
It's like we have colors in the east with sunset. This is looking west.
I can't. My lungs aren't that clear, but I think I got something going on. I think I got a little edge of a cold or something.
Oh, there's a baby.
Oh yeah.
There's a baby.
That's about the size of my road. You wouldn't want to be doing that on my road.
What are you doing, fucking?
No. Fuck, they don't even move over. Because assholes up there in the state, they said, move over for emergency vehicles. Yeah. No, you should move over for anybody if you got room. Oh, we got the GOA. Let's go watch this. I suggest you gun owning, gun loving people.
The ATF has been collecting
get your shit together. Join this GOA. Fuck the NRA.
The GOA is fighting the ATF and working with Congressman Michael Cloud of Texas to stop the ATF from collecting those records.
Not
Hey
even
guys,
going to
fill
go
in the Minuteman
there.
moment. GOA first broke the story by sharing leaked documents exclusively with the Free Beacon last month. And literally dozens of outlets have since covered the story.
If you didn't watch this,
excuses for the ATF
these
because they look
scumbags, these
like they're
communists, American Terrorist Foundation, if you don't know what I'm talking about, they're trying to hold everyone 68 gun control records, paper records. And they filled the building up, which our taxpayer money is paying for all this. It's illegal and unconstitutional. But anyway, the floor let go. The actual floor let go in this building and busted.
From the ATF in that same Free Beacon article. The National Tracing
He's got
Center
some pictures in here. You won't believe it.
Like,
what are you, fucking
those
nuts?
out-of-business records do not constitute an initiation or continuation of any federal gun registry. Yeah, like, good luck getting gun owners to believe that one. And so that's why GOA's Antonia Okafor even went on Tucker Carlson to explain. Check this out.
Well, here's a story for you. The Biden administration apparently has secretly amassed a database of more than 50 million gun owners in this country. Not supposed to.
I'm telling you, this is a communist Jew infiltrated our country. The other guy was just as bad.
It looks like
just did it in a different way.
Of gun owners. That is the nightmare scenario. Again, they're not supposed to be doing that. Antonio Okafor is a spokesman for Gun Owners of America.
I'm going to drain the swamp, you fat fucking communist bitch. I hope your plane flies into the fucking Pentagon, you fat fucking bitch. You Republicans out there, wake the fuck up.
Again, exactly what they're not supposed to be doing. It's a threat to a constitutional right. Tell us what we know about it.
Drain the swamp.
Gun Owners of America has obtained.
How about the IRS, the ATF, the DEA? You didn't give us nothing, you fat fucking Jew. All right, I'm calming down.
Have been part of out-of-business gun stores.
That's right. When a gun store goes out of business, they are required to turn over the last 20 years of firearm transaction records to the ATF, who then puts that in a database or a registry. But the story doesn't end there.
But what the Biden administration is trying to do right now is to extend that where 100% of these gun owners are collected so they can use that to essentially continue a gun registration.
And that's exactly what GOA pointed out in the Biden administration's frame or receiver proposed rule. Currently, the records can be destroyed after 20 years, which means an out-of-business FFL doesn't have to turn in those records. And by the way, your FFL should be destroying those records older than 20 years. And if they're not, talk to them about it. But the Biden administration wants to create a registry with old gun records. They don't want the old records being destroyed. That's because every record destroyed is a gun that becomes infinitely more difficult to someday confiscate.
Of course, gun registration goes on to gun confiscation, of course.
Of course it does. Inevitably, that's the entire point of it. So in other words, people who obeyed the law went through the background check with the assurance that their names would not be entered into a database, their private information would not be kept by creepy politicians who wanted to end the Bill of Rights. Those people have been betrayed.
Absolutely. And like you said before, this is unconstitutional.
That is very well said, Antonia. Thank you. And thank you to Tucker for helping GOA get this message out about Biden's plans to complete the ATF's gun registry. So GOA is attempting to secure more information from the ATF with the Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA request. But the ATF likes to, ignore their statutory responsibility to give GOA or anyone else information. Man, it must be nice to just ignore the law whenever you want. We'll probably have to sue to get that information eventually. And in the meantime, we decided to work with Congressman Michael Cloud and 51 other Republicans to demand answers from the ATF. We told you about that in a previous Minuteman moment, and you may have caught it in the news as well. But today, we've got a special update from Congressman Michael Cloud to our GOA grassroots activists and Minuteman viewers.
We're in such a critical time in this nation, and that's why when we see an administration so intent on constricting the liberties of its citizens to expand authoritarian state, why we need people who are going to stand up and push back on that effort. That's why I'm so thankful for the over 50 members of Congress who've joined me in this effort to ensure that the ATF does not illegally impose a gun registry on law-abiding citizens. we have to protect the Second Amendment rights of every law-abiding citizen here in the United States of America.
That's why GOA is proud to endorse a Second Amendment defender like Michael Cloud. He's one of the guys fighting for you every day. And GOA isn't just writing articles or getting on the news or helping members of Congress write sternly worded letters. We're demanding accountability and working towards repealing all these gun laws. Between GOA and our members, we are getting members of Congress to talk and act on Second Amendment issues. That just doesn't happen. We need to elbow our way through all the noise.
I'll put the link to that in chat on it. I would just put your name in there anyway. It is so aggravating because I sat here and I listened to him. I'll go drain the swamp. I'm like, yeah. All right. Anybody got anything they want to watch? There you go. And in there you can put your email address. You'll get alerts. And even if you ain't got money, you'll be alerted. This guy just sitting, I mean, that's all he's doing is criticizing Biden. Like, I wouldn't even waste your time, asshole. If you were really full of what you said you were full of, you shouldn't have let us with this much shit. But I got one here. We'll see what this is all about. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Kind of having my monthly period, I guess, with all this shit going down. You know what I mean? It's like 13 minutes. It's an awful long one. I don't know. We'll see where it's going.
History is full of instances that shook the world and astounded mankind. Some of these moments changed our perspective of life. Others just made us say, what in the world? In this video, we'll be exploring some no-way moments that have actually happened in real life. Although these aren't everyday occurrences, they have been caught on camera, and we're fortunate enough to witness them. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, now could be a great time. Just saying. The mysterious orb above the sun. A while ago, a video of a mysterious orb surfaced on the internet. This sparked people's interest to dig more about it. Some believe that planets appear in our sky frequently, but never to the extent or intensity that this one did. It appears that the orb was floating just above the sun and glowing with white-hot intensity. The spot didn't move as the person behind the camera moved, which means something was in the sky. If you're wondering, it's not Venus or Saturn, and it isn't a lens flare either. Some spectators suggest that it could be the sun's reflection in the upper atmosphere. It's almost as if it's a mirage. This strange sight was a one-off event. Whatever this orb was, it didn't appear again. The legendary Alpine climber. You know, there's a legendary Alpine climber called Michael Woerben, who is known for challenging climbs. Although many mountain climbers exist, Woerben has a unique history. He's been climbing Alpine mountains since he was 8 years old. In fact, the man feels more at home on the heights of mountains than any other place. His hobby turned into legendary status when he won a trilogy of 3 peak tours in 15 hours and 42 minutes. At the remarkably young age of 14, this boy effortlessly completed the Mont Blanc tours at the 8th and 9th degrees of difficulty. Jaw-dropping, isn't it? The 70-year-old Chinese veteran bodybuilder. Well, if you want to be as fit as this guy at the age of 70, you better start working out. Kim In-yan is a Chinese bodybuilding veteran who began his career in the 1980s, a year after China hosted its first ever national bodybuilding championship. This man has never missed a single day of workout, and it shows. With his amazing workout regimen, he's managed to maintain a shockingly youthful appearance, claiming that his attitude to fitness has helped him live a healthy life. Despite the fact that this veteran has been lifting weights for well over 30 years, he became famous in 2019 because a Reddit video misidentified him as a man in his 30s. No doubt this 70-year-old man looks like he's in his 30s. Either this man has good genes, or the everyday workout really helped. Yemenyan didn't have it easy though. In an interview with a Chinese media business Change Production in 2018, he said that he'd been able to live a healthy life all thanks to his bodybuilding training. If you're slacking off physically, you better get to work, my friend, and consider giving bodybuilding a shot. The floating bridge. This floating bridge at Okhutiel Beach was originally designed to promote water sports activities, and it was a part of a resort. Now it's turned into a joyride. This bridge literally turns into waves, and you must grab the railing if you really want to ride the waves. Hold on, because the ride can get bumpy. But once you get the hang of it, you might as well start jumping in the air like this guy. This bridge is 500 feet long and 6 feet wide, stretching into the ocean. It operates on solar energy, which is stored during the day. At night time, when it's not used, the bridge illuminates. Juan Carlos Iglesias, the project's owner and promoter, said that while the bridge is on private property, it's open to everyone who visits the beach. Festo's
Main
fantastic
time of the
flying
month. I don't
robots.
know what it
Festo
is.
is one of our favourite companies because each year they come up with bio-inspired robots that are both cool and functional. Over the last few years, we've seen ants, kangaroos, butterflies, flying jellyfish, seagulls, and penguins. Festo uses robots like these to look for new ways to use nature as a source of inspiration for technological advancements. Although Festo's inventions have limited use, these impressive robots sure do wow the viewers and make them go into deep
Oh,
thought
yeah, I
about
remember
things
Jack.
AI and ML technologies are capable of. All these machines are aspirational rather than practical. It's vital to remember that these amazing Festo creations are more like hints of a possible future than anything else. World's most dangerous trail. El Caminito del Rey is a one-of-a-kind trail in southern Spain, about 30 miles or 50 kilometers northwest of Malaga. It's termed as the world's most terrifying hiking trail, yet thousands of intrepid souls visit this trail, embracing the challenge of conquering it. Spanish authorities shut down El Caminito and demolished its access points after 5 people died on it between 1999 and 2000. However, it's open now. The trail is about 18 inches or 45 centimeters broad, with a narrow railing and no side rails. It's no surprise that some thrill seekers were thrown to their deaths. One wrong step.
Yeah, I bet the women, the housewives were working, watching Jack.
You think it has lost its deadly cash? We would warn that El Caminito del Rey is still not a hike for the faint of heart. Some of the best aerial views of the sheer vertical plunge can be found from a unique, purpose-built glass viewing platform. Anyone who prefers to travel the path virtually can do so using Google's Street View.
Well, there's one in Utah called Angel Landing, which is pretty crazy.
Dominoes are a popular game around the world, whether you're lining them up in record-breaking spectacular shapes and designs, or simply slamming them down on the table. Check out this world record of stacking dominoes in a chain with some interesting twists and turns. Tollund Domino team set the record for the largest domino wall at 40.14 meters on March 22nd, 2016 in Tollund, Austria. The domino wall was made up of 42,172 dominoes and was constructed with the help of 22 people. It's extremely satisfying to watch the dominoes fall. This game of patience is not everyone's cup of tea, that we are sure of. Boston Dynamics Spot Robot Dog.
There you go.
Now own a clever, capable, very yellow
And it is in New York. Supposedly it is in the streets of New York.
$74,500. As part of their early adopter program, Boston Dynamics has leased Spot robots to carefully selected companies, research groups, and even a few individuals. While there are now over 100 spots available, getting one needed convincing Boston Dynamics up front that you knew roughly what you wanted to achieve with this robot dog and how you want to execute it. The canine robot was created to explore remote and dangerous locations where intelligent sober people were afraid to tread.
Eddie lives
More
near
than
there,
400
you know.
are in operation to aid mining, utilities, oil, gas, and construction firms, as well as NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory and
Nothing to do with
police
beating up
departments.
people in the street.
Man builds a spinning house for his wife. A
Not having
Bosnian
a mask
self-taught
on.
innovator has created a spinning house for his beloved wife that allows her to see the rising sun
That's
one moment
nice.
and passing cars the next. The house, which is located on a fertile plain near the town of Srbac in northern Bosnia and Herzegovina, spins around
Good
7
Friday
meter
morning.
axis with views of cornfields and farms shifting to forest and
Yeah.
at a predetermined speed. At its slowest pace, the home can spin a full round for 24
Yeah.
hours, while
Right.
at its quickest speed, it can spin a full circle in 22 seconds.
Imagine having a real
The man
dog
behind the
like,
invention
I
said
don't
it was
know, when you
inspired by
guys are my
Serbian
age.
American inventors
And you're
Tesla
walking
and
wherever in the
Muppet,
park or
and
something,
they're
and
growing
some.
up in a poor home with
Hey,
no
look at
access
that
to
asshole.
education.
He's got one of
Learning to
them
figure out
old
how to create
Spashin
things
dogs.
on his own.
Look at my dog. It's
72-year-old
robotic.
is a self-taught engineer and an inspiration for anyone who wants to build something. He
Yeah,
built the house
it's
inside
not
the
hard to
home.
do.
This project
Actually,
took
it's
6
really
years to
not hard to
complete.
do at
The
all.
house is more earthquake resistant than stationary houses. Apparently, Kusich got tired of his wives complaining about wanting to renovate their home and get a change of scenery. He decided to build a revolving house so she could spin it whenever she liked.
I don't know how the
Despite his illness, he
plumbing
continued to
and the
work on his
wiring
project.
work.
He even requested his doctors to
I
prolong
mean, I
his
could
life for
figure
a
out
year
how
to
the
complete the
wiring
project,
worked, but the
because
plumbing,
nobody
that's
else
a
could
whole
finish what he
different
started.
ball game.
Now that's called dedication.
What do you say?
Because nobody else could even requested his doctors to prolong his life for a year to complete the project, because nobody else could finish what he started. Now that's called dedication. Realistic paintings. Meet Darren Reed, a contemporary realist artist whose brilliant depictions of life have wowed every eye that's seen his work. His paintings are so beautiful that if you didn't know they were paintings, you'd believe you were looking at a photograph. We're not talking about people's faces here. Instead, we're talking about sceneries and landscapes. The degree of detail required to create such an illusion is challenging. But this man seems to take every challenge head on. Reed's work includes photorealistic landscapes, serene seascapes, and bustling cityscapes. The minute details are so lifelike that the paintings appear to be extremely realistic. It's no surprise that his stark country cottages, well-kept industrial sidewalks, and even a plain electric pole with dangling wires look so authentic. They disclose more as you stare at them. What's surprising is that Reed is a self-taught painter and he picked the brush very late in his life. Apparently it was just a distraction to take his mind off from the pain of his ailing dog, who had to receive insulin shots every 8 hours, making him unable to leave the house. Reed began dabbling in acrylic paints since he had a lot of free time. He began painting and improved his talents as he went along, despite having no formal art background or access to internet courses. It took him 3.5 years to reach this status. Can you imagine? Chainsaw that trims trees like a barber. The importance of planting enough trees cannot be stressed enough, but too much of everything can be bad, especially ill-maintained trees in a congested town. During a storm, if one of the trees falls, it can damage the whole wiring system and might even cause a power outage throughout the town. To combat this problem exactly, tree maintainers have invented this chainsaw that hangs from a helicopter and then flies over the strip of trees growing too close to the power lines and trims those trees down. It's like giving these oversized trees a haircut. What a quick way to accomplish a job that would otherwise require so much manpower. Netherlands' unique water bridge. This is Netherlands' unique water bridge called Veluwemeer Aqueduct. It's a shallow 9.83 foot deep or 3 meter water bridge that allows small boats and other shallow draft water vehicles to cross the road safely. Apart from allowing boats to cross the road, pedestrian walkways can be found on both sides, allowing human traffic to cross as well. There are also designated cycle lanes on the bridge. Unlike drawbridges or other roadway structures, the water bridge design allows for continuous traffic flow both on the road and over the aqueduct. You can say it's an underwater tunnel through which cars pass below and ships sail above. Every day, around 28,000 vehicles cross the road. It's a beautifully designed piece of transportation architecture indeed. Did you know starfish can walk? We're sure you've seen the sight of walking starfish in Finding Nemo. They can walk in real life too, but not like us humans or the way you've seen in the Disney movie. Starfish bounce by coordinating their feet or podia. At least 5 kinds of sea stars jump when frightened or hungry. Consider running on 3 legs to get an idea of how a starfish walks. This sea animal moves much quicker with podia involved in one of every 3 steps, as one leg steps forward while the other 2 push to slide ahead to catch up. This creature has thousands of tiny suckers on the bottom of its long legs, allowing them to grip different kinds of surfaces. Hence, they walk on rocks, sand, and mud. The gross tick infiltration. I'm sure we can all agree that ticks are a nightmare. Once you become a target, they don't easily let go. Ticks can attack anyone, human beings or pets. Once a tick has found a host, it tunnels beneath the skin with its incisor-like claws, grips on with 2 legs, slices open the skin with a mouth that resembles a reciprocating saw, typically in seconds. It gets tough to remove from the skin after injecting its long, jagged mouth. It then gently draws blood up before turning the flow around and squirting saliva into the wound. These blood-sucking parasites can sometimes grow so big they literally pop out, and that is definitely a gross
That's
sight.
fucking
Depending
gross.
on where the tick is in its life cycle, larvae, baby with 6 legs, nymph, 8 legs, or adult, full-sized, can stick for 3 to 6 days. The longer they feed, the larger they become, and this increases the potential of disease transmission. Alarming, right? That's why it cannot be stressed enough to have ticks eliminated as soon as you discover them. The discovery of Nodosaur. Sean Funk, a heavy equipment operator, was chopping his way through the dirt on March 21st, 2011, unaware that he would soon meet a mummy dinosaur. This dinosaur is now found in the Royal Tyrrell Museum of Paleontology. The Nodosaur, a close relative of ankylosaurs, the spiky, armoured, low-riding lizards with a mace-like tail, lived apparently 110 million years ago. It's a remarkably well-preserved armoured herbivore, making it Alberta's oldest known discovery. It also indicates a new Nodosaur genus and species. Scientists consider it to be the best preserved dinosaur specimen ever discovered. That's because the creature's bones are still coated in undamaged skin and armour, even all the years after its death. It's a mystery how this creature remains so intact. Researchers
I don't know what that was about, but that is pretty sick and gruesome, I'll tell you that much.
Where it sank to the ocean floor.
Groveland just sent me a video on Tick.
This video made you say, no way. For more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe
we can play
to our
that
channel.
if you want.
See you in the next one.
There are a few things, though, I have to ask her. I'd like to ask her anyway. But I think this is a bigger problem in this country than most people ever imagine.
Despite years of severe health problems that she's suffered from for decades. At her peak, Karma was on more than 25.
And I know a young lady that went through the same thing. She was on so many antibiotics it wiped out her immune system, her stomach. Took her 6-7 years to come back. And she still has problems. And this is because government, especially at a state level, don't want to find out what's really going on with this shit. They don't listen to this shit at all.
Well, that's where it gets weirder. Karma grew up in the small town of Grantsville, Utah.
Grantsville?
To the Dugway Proving
I've been to Grantsville. I don't even understand how you get a tick there. I'd be almost, if I was a millionaire, give you $1 million to show me a tick.
Karma Newberry believes that her medical difficulties and those suffered by her mother, her children, and thousands of other Americans around the country are the byproduct of direct actions by the United States government. And what the U.S. government has done once, they could very well do again. Or, dare we ask, could they be doing it right now? Well, to raise awareness for this and assist other people with similar medical issues, Karma has founded 2 groups, Lyme Justice and the Front Lyme, and Karma Newberry joins us now. So, first of all, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Joe. Glad to be here.
How many people are going to say that this is just far-reaching conspiracy theory and tell you to just put on your tinfoil hat?
Not very many come back at us with those conspiracy theory things because we have the proof to back it up. We have 5,000 classified documents that were turned over to an adjunct professor at BYU. In turn, I have gotten a copy of all of those, and we've been researching those for 3 years. And it shows the direct proof that all of these organisms that are in our bodies out of the residents in Utah none of them are naturally found in the United States. And the documents show that before the 1968 Dugway sheep kill, where I believe we were all infected, they had aerosolized it, mixed it with, they mashed all the organisms together, they mixed it with calcium zinc phosphate, which is radioactive, so that they could pick it up on radar when they were doing their tests all over the West Desert of Utah. And so we found in the documents that these organisms that are not found naturally in the United States are in those documents that they were doing bioweapons poisoning out at Dugway, even though in the 1969 congressional hearing, they lied under oath and said they had never done biological testing out at Dugway ever. And the Congress people in this congressional hearing called them out as liars. They had no clue what they were doing out at Dugway. It was a complete black program that had no oversight from the DOD.
The classified documents that you now have proving all of this, are you going to have any recourse for for the $700,000 that you spent trying to heal yourself from these injuries? And what about the thousands of other Americans that have been injured by this?
Well, I mean, the one thing that you'll find is most doctors around the country will tell patients when they come up with tick-borne disease that they need to accept the other diagnoses like fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue and all of the things like all of the autoimmune diseases, Parkinson's, lupus, all of them are attached to it. And so for me, the thing is that, because the health insurance companies are not paying for it, because they're directly tied into all of the documents. So they're Pfizer, Merck, we have all the proof that they're all involved. Boeing, General Mills, we have one document that we can make available, which we can make available to everybody, the documents that we have, and they can go to the website and sign up to get a copy of some of the documents if they'd like. But we have documents tying the DOD, the University of Utah had a direct correlation. They were a partner with the DOD. The whole medical facilities in Utah, all owned and controlled by the University of Utah, that was a direct partner with the DOD in the bioweapons program.
Unbelievable.
We have one document, Stu, in 1977 Armed Services Committee document that we found buried in Stanford that showed 6 pages of all of these institutions across the country and all these other big corporations, Pfizer, Merck, all of them, all tied as a partner in the classified bioweapons testing that they were doing human domain testing on that we approve of.
So Pfizer and Merck were involved with U.S. military, U.S. government biological chemical weapons.
Absolutely. Merck was running the Fort Detrick back in the day in the 1960s. Merck was running the DOD as a consultant.
And so should it be a surprise to anybody that a lot of the listed and now known dangerous and deadly adverse events that are being caused by these Pfizer shots being falsely referred to as vaccines, this bioweapon that we have now discovered, that's exactly what this is. And Dr. David Martin has done a great job proving that this is a bioweapon that has been planned. Should it be any surprise to anybody that a lot of these symptoms are exactly the same as the symptoms of you, your family, and thousands of other Americans that are near the Dugway proving grounds?
Yeah, they're absolutely the exact same. I'll tell you why. I was diagnosed years ago with antiphospholipid antibodies, which is a clotting disorder that then caused me to have a stroke at age 38. And I'm not surprised at all because it absolutely, tick-borne diseases are the exact same as HIV, which was also a bioweapon. If people get in and do their research, they're going to find that all of that was also caused by what they've been doing in this 2030 population agenda that you had. And people can go out and research that as well on DuckDuckGo. Go out and research what their plans are for us.
It makes me frustrated, I guess is the word to use. We bring people actual pictures. Dr. Andre Botha brought us originally the discs that are inside of these vials of this bioweapon. Dr. Darren Reed did a little thing that seemed to be self-aware. I mean, all kinds of things that you can show people, and you're talking about the documents that you have, do your research, connect the dots, objectively look at this, but the cognitive dissonance, the decades-long, multiple decades-long brainwashing that has been done by our media make people feel like there's no way our government would never do anything like this to us. It's really frustrating for me. And for you, somebody who's been dealing with this firsthand, it must be tremendously frustrating.
It's very frustrating because I've gone to 20 attorney firms across the country, and very high-powered attorney firms, and not one of them is even interested in looking at our proof, right? All of them, they won't even look at our proof. And when I say we have a lot, we have only gotten through about 3 to 5% of all of the documents that we got from a scientist that got hired by the U.S. government in the 50s to bioweaponize bugs. And he turned over these documents to an adjunct professor weeks before he died of cancer himself. And he left a note at the top of the boxes, the 10 boxes of classified documents, that read, I always wondered why somebody didn't do anything until I figured out I was somebody. But the problem is with Americans is we can't wait until our deathbed to stand up for our rights and demand us to get our butts in the street and take these people down that are destroying our country.
They're destroying the world. They're destroying the humanity. You know what I mean? And this is what money does. You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you, Groveland. I just find it amazing that we got governors and state police and high sheriffs in this country that don't think this is a criminal act. I don't understand it. I really don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Groveland. Carol. Let's send this out to Carol. All righty. So we didn't get nobody new in here. All right. What's Debbie got here? All righty. Yeah, I watched this last night. Groveland, I watched this last night. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, I did not like staring at that guy. Did you notice that guy never blinked once? If you're still in here, that fucking guy never blinked once in the whole video interview. He freaked me right out, so I got out of there. Thumbs up. Yeah, let's get some thumbs up. Anyways, thank you for that. Crazy. Crazy, crazy world. So you got the CDC telling people that they can't be treated for this stuff because it's biomanipulated. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I mean, that's just, so that's what's going on in our country. The CDC says you can't do that. You can't treat it. Well, thank you for the website. You know what I mean? Like if she had a phone number there, I would think about talking with her and then signing up. But I'm not going to sign up. The wind is whistling. Got a big wind here today. Let me move the other car up in the back too. Anyways, how's everyone doing this morning? We got a happy, joyous day. Sun is out. What else we got here? Driver 61. I really like that channel. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, what do you got to talk about? I want to watch this. These are pinned to the app.
It's eliminated all lines on my part.
Ding, dying for years. Yes, I noticed it. Yeah, I mean, that was just freaky, man. Oh, good. Maybe it'll land in back of my house. I can sell it for $1 billion. I like these guys a lot. I've never seen this video, I don't think.
Good morning, everyone. It's Stephen and Andrea here from Pin in the Atlas. And as you can see behind us, we are packed and ready to go off on another adventure.
This adventure is slightly different. We've quit everything in California and we decided to just leave. It was a spur of the moment weeks ago. And
yeah, just a small one.
We don't know really where we're going or what we're going to be doing. So it's an adventure of a lifetime.
That's right. So we hope you guys will stick with us, see where we get up to, see where we go, and enjoy the ride along with us on the way.
Wow.
And there's one thing that we do need to see before we leave California, and we'll be recording that in a bit. So, see you soon.
Buckle up.
Joe Dirt. No, I don't remember Joe Dirt. Poop. I don't know what you're talking about. You. Was dense poop. Joe Dirt. All right, hold on. I'm still missing my pregnant, illegitimate wife. My neighbor Billy. Where is she? Miles and miles and miles and miles. Desert trails that go on forever. Joshua Tree.
All right, everybody. We're here in Joshua Tree. We're not going to tell you exactly where at in the park we are because we're on the hunt for another secret location.
A secret location called the Car Wash. And you will find out why it's called the Car Wash when we get there.
Come along with us if you dare.
Yeah, they do a lot better now, and they actually got good audio. They got each one of them mic'd. They do a good job. It's a movie from the 1990s, funny and corny. No, I don't think I ever seen Joe Dirt. I don't watch a lot of movies.
Everybody, so I'm sure this isn't what you were expecting to see. We were in Joshua Tree. We were on the hunt for what was known as the Car Wash. We were in the correct general area. However, we were out there for an hour and a half, and the temperature was 104 degrees.
So it was a bust because we decided that it was too dangerous to continue looking for the car wash in that sort of heat in the desert.
Yeah, and the thing about the desert, especially like areas like Joshua Tree, they do have bushes, so you can be 5 feet away from what you're looking for and still never see it.
So maybe another time.
We decided not to get defeated, so we got back in the vehicle and we came and drove around to.
Well, put it this way, we have officially left California and we are at.
We found a nice little campsite on BLM land.
That's the Bureau of Land Management, by the way. And that's also free. So it's free to camp to anybody at any time. But the one thing that you do have to remember, as always, is pack it in, pack
Simpsons.
it out, and leave no trace. So do clean up after yourselves wherever you go, to be quite honest.
All right. We'll take you on a quick tour of what our setup is and where we're at. So check out those mountains. The freeway's out over there in the distance. We're on the other ones here. It's really peaceful.
Nice. Wow, they got a lot of small ones there too. Joshua Tree's in.
All right. So any last words?
Well, it's dinner time. Steak, potato, and onion. Yum. Go out there, have fun, go and explore, and put another in the universe. And we will see you on our next location. Bye.
Very, very cool. This must have been one of their first ones. We'll be back. I just want to see what year this was. Yeah, I didn't watch it. Wow. November 2020. All right. What? Comment failed to post. Now, what the fuck is going on now? YouTube got me from commenting? What the fudge? That's unreal. Wow. That's weird. I got to be careful with this. I already got a copyright. They let me. We got one yesterday. We got one a day, I guess. One a day. Keep the Jew away. Keep him happy. That's a South Park link. No problem. Took some time, but it's here. Heads up. We're detecting copyright audio. Oh. Wow. It was worth it. That's all I got to say. Wow. We see this smash and grab shit going on. The twins there, what's their names? They did a video the other day. They said 80 people got together and went on, with reward card. 80 people went on a smash and grab, I guess, last week. Now, how do you get 80 people to agree on going and do a smash and grab, but we can't get 80 people to go up the state house and protest this Lyme disease or the coronavirus or something? You know what I mean? I thought that was unbelievable and amazing. So they're doing it somehow. They got 80 people together go into Nordstrom's and high end. They even went into Home Depot. Yeah. Well, I mean, seriously, we can't get 80 people together on ham radio. You can't get 80 people in this room. We can't get 80 people together, period. And how the hell does somebody get 80 people together and go do something like that? Like, it's like, what the fudge you people got? What do you got going on? So I guess it's a misdemeanor in California if you shoplift. So these people are coming out, with thousands of dollars worth of stuff. And even if they get caught, they go to court and the judge says, well, behave. Yeah. Can you hear that wind? It's blowing really, really heavy here. Happening in many states. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, maybe that's what I do when I go to Walmart. The crowd's gathering in the parking lot. Yeah. Ralphie, join in. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I still don't know how you got 80 people together. What? Organizing, messaging disappears in the new app. What new app? Flash Mob. There's an app called Flash Mob. Wow. Let's see. On December 15th, we'll be going into Portland Walmart. I guess that's how it works. Would you like to join? How you doing, Eddie? Blowing pretty good up here. Going to get real cold by 5 o'clock. Where's the RICO Act? No. Yeah. Order out of chaos. Okay. Yeah, we understand. Roger, Roger. What a lovely day in the neighborhood. A lovely day in the neighborhood where you don't need to pay for shit no more. Just go in with a group. Yeah. Oh, well. You like that? Funny. Nothing to see here, boss. All All right, coffee time. Let's do another coffee and see if I can pull myself out of this mojo. Feel a lot better this morning. It's Friday night. I got the old opium thinking cap going on right now. The opium thinking cap. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What a lovely day in the neighborhood. A lovely day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? Billy never wrote me back. Oh, Eddie's going to invent it. Flash mob. I like it. You can go in, Eddie, you can go into your phone and develop an app. I never did it. I'm sure you can. And go develop the flash mob. Looting. Robbery. Taking. Never hurting. Make that clear. Just put a disclaimer in there. We're not out to hurt anyone. We just want you free shit. We've been laboring for the last 30 years in the Federal Reserve System that doesn't acknowledge the hard work of men and women all over the world, all over this country. You can message 80 people and say, "Via go, you do this, you do that, block off the road." It's organized crime is what it is. And when it disappears, it's a new app they have. Well, that's a good point, ain't it? How about my rights will not be infringed? We went and watched ATF this morning, Eddie, collecting all gun records. They got so many goddamn records, paper records, that the building had collapsed, the floor had caved in. And that just let go. 9/11. The list goes on and on and on. So they're wiping their ass with the Bill of Rights and Constitution. Could use a few more thumbs up if you haven't thumbsed up. Rockin' Blues Band, Flash Mob. Yeah. Oh, I was watching some of the news last night, and another music media company did the same thing as Pandora did to me. So here's my 2001 playback. So you click on this thing and it brings you through several pages. Oh, yeah. I wonder even what I'm doing clicking on this shit. All right. The top station is Wilco. Why is it Wilco? Because I find the Wilco station provides me with the blues and rock that I sort of enjoy. And who are some of them? Traffic, Blind Fate, Tom Petty. And we got some more here. Wilco Radio, when I go to Wilco, they don't play top 40, Like if they're playing Neil Young, they don't do his top 40 stuff. You've listened to 12,736 minutes in 2021. To own a license plate being tracked. Oh, you mean after they do this stuff and drive away? We got 50 songs we thumbed up and they don't play none of them. And they're saying I'm a rock. This is my John Dondra with Traffic. Old man Coyote comes up. Coyote Native American comes up. Music channel. Neil Young comes up. 51%. Acoustic. Well, we got Blind Faith from January to February. Wilco, February to April. Oh, yeah. Scientific analyzation of what Radical likes. Coyote Old Man Radio, Wilco. I don't know why they did this. You gotta scroll through every... Ooh, you created something special for me. Isn't that nice? I haven't had anything special in a very, very, very long time. Here's a playlist featuring songs by Tom Petty, Traffic. Oh, wow. What do we have here? It won't let me click on it. Oh, yeah. Well, thumbs up if you get a chance. Be awful nice of you. One of these mornings I woke up and I says, 23 songs. Now that's what I'm talking about, Pandora. Give me my list, make a file. Swinging, number 1, Tom Petty. Yeah, we really like that. Bud really likes it too. Dear Mr. Fantasy, Moonlight Mile, No Way Out of Here, David Gilmour. Mary Jane's Last Dance. Empty Pages. I haven't heard that in so long. They won't play it. Walking in the Wind. Traffic. I got to do that one again. Both of them songs. I forgot all about them. So these are some of my songs on my list. Uh-oh. Burning Water. That's what I want from Pandora. You know, if they want me to pay. But I'd still like to be able to download. You know what I mean? Put this all on a thumb drive so when the power goes out, old Ralph and Buddy got something to keep themselves occupied. And the power actually may go out today. I seen a lot of tree trimming trucks driving by yesterday and this morning. So they were out there trimming trees. Oh yeah, Jabba. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All some of the stuff I like to play there. Ready? And Bud? Yeah, Buddy too. Oh, Sweet Nothing. Yeah, great tune. The Velvet Underground, After the Gold Rush, from Hank to Hendrix. The Gone, Lou Reed. Well, we played that a little bit. Country Honk, Charlie's Girl, No Exceptions. I like that. And Expectations, excuse me. One by One. Walt Whitman. Ain't That a Shame? Willie Forrest. Dire Straits. My, hey, hey, bye, my. Sugar Mountain. Know Your Rider. Hot Tuna. Yeah. Chamberlain Brothers, remember them? People Get Ready. Great tune. So anyways, I got all these tunes. I guess I'll play them for you. But it'd certainly be nice to have that on a thumb drive or download it. Truckers? Yeah. Well, what happened here? What happened here? We can't get no truck drivers. What are they, lazy? Yeah, fucking fools. What's that, Groveland? Austria. All right, here we go. Yeah. Patient that test positive for have received the vaccine, non-vaccinated aren't affected. I'm sure they will change the narrative. Fear, fear, fear.
Hi guys, it's Claudia with Cabin Talk, and I wanted to come on because, and actually this will be in English and then in German, the rats are leaving the sinking ship. That's what's happening. So in Austria, they were threatening people with the mandatory vaccines starting February 1st in Austria, Europe. And so people have been in the streets literally every day since then, not just on the Saturday afternoon. So the former chancellor, which is like the president of Austria, resigned 8 weeks ago, and then they installed this other puppet. His name is Schallenberg, and he just resigned yesterday. And one of the driving factors was that he was seen after doing mandatory lockdowns, and nobody is allowed even to pee anymore. Matt's been watching stuff too. After he was ordering mandatory lockdowns and close everything and nobody out anymore in the streets or anywhere, he was seen at a big party that the TV station gave for the Who Is Who's, and I call it the clown show. So the TV station did a big party for the clown show, and they were found out, and actually a lawyer in Austria filed lawsuit against each and every person who was at that party. So he immediately filed, and so if that's not good news, then I don't know what is. So please don't lose hope. Things are changing. The rats are leaving the sinking ship. And I wonder who they're going to try to install next, because whoever it is, they are scared. Because if they go against the people, they are in trouble. And if they go against their owners, they are also in trouble. So whoever it
That's
is
exactly
that is in
what
power, I
I'm
wouldn't
talking
wanna
about.
be
Don't
in
tell
your
me you're going to
shoes.
drain the
I
swamp
would not
and
want
leave
to
the
trade
ATF
places with
fucking
you for
dangling out
anything.
there
Good luck to
with
you.
more power under
Okay,
this
jetzt noch die
clown.
ganze Geschichte in Deutsch, ein bisschen auf Bayerisch. Die Norddeutschen können sich ja meine English-Version anschauen. Aber jetzt mal auf Bayerisch. Also in Österreich geht's rund.
Whoa.
Der Kurz, der vorhergehende Präsident, hat ja vor 8 Wochen
Oh, the story has
resigned.
changed.
Und der
Remember when the
Schollenberg,
unvax
der ja
were the
dann
problem?
installiert worden
Yeah.
ist jetzt auch weg. Der hat gestern resigned.
Well,
Und,
I want to go. Wait till she's done.
und angeblich, was war's? Angeblich, weil er seinem neugeborenen Kind mehr Zeit geben wollen. In den seine Show will er dich nicht stehen, weil der ist auf jeden Fall die Hoffnung nicht auf. Es ist überall das Gleiche. Es ist vollkommen wurscht, was die sagen von den Zahlen her, weil die trauen sich die Zahlen hin, wie sie es brauchen. Also gibt es nicht auf, wir sind viel mehr, es trauen sich bloß so viel nicht sagen. Es trauen sich so viel nichts sagen und ich verstehe die Angst, ich verstehe es. Und irgendwann kommt der Zeitpunkt, wo ihr auch eure Angst überwindet und dann sind wir alle miteinander.
Go check this out. This is for you, Baba.
Also, viel Liebe, viel Spaß, lasst euch die Freude nicht nehmen, das ist ganz wichtig. Und glaubt ans Gute in jedem Menschen. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. You need to read the bottom of this screen, Bubba. Or you may go to Stu Peterson and he might do something, but I was watching the bottom of the screen. He's got all the hospitalizations. There you go, 18,000 plus deaths. 800 actually vaccinated, 800,000 plus.
Dr. Caminito, she came on the program. She showed what was right underneath the slide. Nobody really knows what.
5% of all of the documents that we got from a scientist that got hired by the U.S. government in the 50s to an adjunct professor at BYU weeks before he.
But I thought this was pretty interesting.
But the problem is with Americans.
And unfortunately, I can't move all that shit out of the way. But basically, he's giving you the actual real news, if you haven't seen it. Rest is in Germany. What? What do you mean rest is in Germany? Oh, the rest is... Yes, guys. Well, my high school ski club in Austria back in 1974, the best skiing in the world. Skiing all day, party until 3 a.m. every night. That's living. Oh, yeah. That's living. Sounds like fun. And I remember you telling me about going to Austria. You think Austria is better than Utah for skiing? Anyways, I thought I'd put that up there for you, Bobby. You might find that interesting. Well, what do we have here? So, I think Sis told me a year or so ago that there was actually 60,000 people died in the United States each year from influenza. You miss skiing? So when they're saying 800 and 1 million people, I think something's really, really not right. Can't compare, never skied in Utah. Colorado, Vail, Sun Valley, Utah, Sun Valley, Idaho, Altima ski area in Utah. So there's some 3 ski areas you might want to put on your bucket list. Sun Valley, I'll tell you something. I was on the other side of the mountain in Sun Valley. And that was one of my favorite summers I ever spent out west. I liked the campground. I liked the people. I made friends in that little hamlet. There weren't many people in there. I don't think there was 200 people in that whole length of road. But we met a lot of them. On my days off, I used to volunteer for the senior center there. No flu, Rao. It's been eradicated. Yeah, I know it has. I know it has. We can bring that up. Hold on a minute. Let me go get it for you. CDC, World Health Organization. I mean, wow. And you know, you tell people this, it's like, well, what would cause Kleinzenbrook, Rhode Island? No way, for real. Yeah, that's long gone, I think. Let's go down to 2019. Let's go to the second week, and let's go to the week number. I don't know. Let's go see what this flu chart says. The only time I did that was in Franklin. Yeah, Diamond Hill. It was Diamond Hill State Park. That's like the only time. One time fell, broke my skis, and that was it. Now I did do some kite boarding with a kite. Big parafoil kite. And, you know, I never fell. I don't think I fell twice on that. It was amazing. It was amazing. They're not giving me this. I'm trying to get this for Bubba. WHO, they must have got rid of the flu list. It's not coming up. Go 2020. Oh my. Oh my, somebody help me with this. All right, so I'm going from the second week of 2018 to the 29th week of 2020. Look at this. What could I possibly be doing wrong? Look at this. I can't read that small print. Let me put this in chat. The week from parameter is missing a value. So you're saying I'm missing a value? There we go. Ralph was screwing up. No worries. Now, somebody explain to me what's going on here. Let me change that date. I want to go. Let's go to this one. Here we come, walking down the street. Hey, what the fuck is going on here? Doctor? Doctor? What happened to the flu? Look at that. And I don't know if you can see it. Look, you got a little bit growing there. Look, we eradicated the flu on planet Earth. Let's all give us a round of applause for a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, you are the reason we knocked flu right on its ass. Look at that. These are the types of flu that you're looking at. and I'll put the link in chat. I'm no doctor. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. You shouldn't be listening to anything I'm saying. But I'd really like to know how you eradicated the flu on the 15th week of 2020. What happened there? Ooh, well, people were washing their hands, safe distancing, and wearing masks. Yeah, see, it worked. Yeah. Cha-ching. I'll put this in chat. Show that to your friends. Ask your doctor. Hey, doc, I got a problem, and if I can't get it solved, you're going to have to put me on antidepressants. You say, oh, boy, more drugs. Can you tell me, doctor, what might be going on here? Whoa, we got chairs that fail to communicate. So there you go. Going off planet Earth. Bada boom, bada bang, bada bang. Ka-ching. Got to charge my phone, but still listening. All right. Which anybody got anything planned for this weekend? We're going to have a party here. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. Going to be a big party. Oh, I feel it. Oh, I feel it. Yeah. We got ice everywhere. Almost went in my ass going to the mailbox this morning. Whoa. Anyways. You look very handsome. You didn't sing last night, huh? We didn't sing. We were kind of a little under the weather. Do you even chew these things or you just swallow them? Huh? How's them pores? You stink, you know. We need to get you a big snowstorm so you can roll in the snow. You stinking. Yeah. Anybody got anything they want to say or do or what? The big lurkers in here this morning. Big lurkers. Well, the time is, I'll go another 50 minutes and we're out of here, I think. I got to load up some coal outside. You hear the whistling? Did you get anybody in the room hear that whistling? Get the whistles going on in the windows. Nobody got anything to say? Hello? Refresh. Everyone's stunned by the chat? You're all speechless. What the hell is going on? Come here, young lady. Let me sniff your hair. Well, the hell with you, son. I'm going to go have me a cigarette. Oh, that one's empty. We're going to go have a cigarette. Everything going good. I can't complain about nothing. You know what I mean? Really. Life is what it is. Just try to make the best of it. We're not here forever. Just realize that, you know, the old Rolling Stone, time wait for no one. I like that other one, though, Expectations. Well, oh well, oh well. Come on, baby, now. All right. Having a sale, you know. What are you looking at? You want to come out? I'll be back. I guess I could take you guys. Oh, now you want to come out. Big stretch. Keep stretching. Keep stretching so we keep them. I'll take you guys outside. Uh-oh. Bring you guys out. Got some broken branches. Oh, yeah. I think I'm, Oh, yeah. Show you the ice. Yeah, that's all ice. We go on our ass. Thank God for coal dust. Works well. Who's this? What? I can't see who that is. Anyways. You're scrolling through videos? Well, anyways, whatever your name is, I can't see too well. Remember what the Catholic priest said. If we rub one out, we'll lose our eyesight. LOL. Chemtrails. Yeah, definitely chemtrails. Anybody want to welcome that new person in? Yeah. No? Chemtrails everywhere. Ain't gonna be happy till they cover the whole planet. Spam? Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I can't read it. I can't see too well. I should clean the screen. Might help. Spamorama? Them guys from YouTube learned a long time ago. You can't come in here with stupidity. Yeah, big lurkers this morning. Well, no one's giving a thumbs up either. Very few thumbs up. Anyway, they couldn't bring Bill Gates and Donald Trump back in here. Remember them days when they used to come in every now and then? That was fun. We're live outside. Yeah. Central Maine. We got temperatures dropping right now. As you can see, we got big winds, so maybe you can hear it. Trees are blowing all around. Time I'll be on my way. days like this in January with 10 inches of snow. Me and spam. Yeah. Ain't no fun on YouTube. We miss some good trolls like, what's his name? Trump, Bill Gates, Bill Clinton. Damn, they were fun days back in the day. Big one. Gosh. Got a broken branch. I think we're going to move car out back, block the wind on that side of the house. As you can see, it's coming right down this alley. It's brutal. Anyways, it's a Friday night. I got the mojo. I got the karma. We're going to have a big party. Oh, yeah. Ralphie going to be big smile on his face by tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Come on in, big bud. He wants to come in. Yeah. Hold on. Don't knock the machine over. I know. It's like, this shit too nasty. We got to get used to this. We'll be getting acclimatized soon. Let's go. Kind of robbing all the heat out of my fingers till they get warmed up. I got to pull plugs. I don't feel like doing that today, so we may just clean up the house because I think we're going to have a party. I feel it. Yeah. Laughter and fun. Real people. Like you guys are real for sure. Yeah, maybe we'll go live tonight. I don't know. Let me put that right there. Send that to your doctor if you got a good rapport with them. Say, hey, doc, I'm kind of stupid. I got a third grade education. What's going on yonder? What the hell is this all about? So why would you give the flu shot if there's no flu? Just wondering. That's all. Just wondering. That's all I'm doing. Yeah. I guess we could call. We could call and, ask maybe the health department. Hi, I was thinking of getting a flu shot, but I went to the World Health Organization and there's. I think that's probably less than 3,000 in the world of flu. Should I take the flu shot or should I not take the flu shot? Take the flu shot. My retirement is based on Big Pharma, Pfizer, you know. I invested heavily in my retirement at Pfizer. Oh, yeah. I hit the like every morning. Yeah, I ain't too worried about it. I just like, a little bit. Just a little bit. We got a happy, joyous day today, everybody. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. A lovely day in the neighborhood. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go see this. What am I looking for? Pandora. No, don't apologize for nothing. You're all right. You're all right. No, everyone's all right in here. We just go easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. Well, looks like I can looks like I got me a playlist as long as there's internet. Yeah. We have why did they remove the thumbs down number? Probably because official White House. It's all the White House. It's all the White House. It's all the White House. I am thoroughly convinced it has nothing to do with nothing but the White House. And I'm really kind of upset about that. You know, I don't mind thumbs up, thumbs down. I really don't. Right? But I should be able to see who comes in and thumbs down. You know what I mean? And if it's the same robots every day or the same jack-offs, I should be able to block them from the stream. I said this years ago. Years ago. When I got on here and I started doing live, I says, hey, wait a minute. You're missing something. Big information. You got lurkers in here. You don't know who they are. And I should be able to pull that up as a participant. Want to see who's participating in the room? Let's go look at that. Statistics. Sex with Your Parents by Lou Reed. Go check it out. Senator, I got stats. Yeah. We go here. And, you know, if they were really worried about bullying and they were really, that wouldn't happen. Would it now? And somebody, Groveland, was telling me that if you go to CNN News or Fox News on YouTube, some of them aren't deleting the comments either. That's another thing. They're shutting comments down. That's television. That's television. You turn this into YouTube into a television. Now, Dawn told me that if it's made for children, you can't comment. Well, that sucks for the children. How are children going to comment when they see me, Elmo, getting the shot, right? The jab. How come they can't comment? The other thing with that is the White House not only turned off the thumbs down, but they turned off their live chat. Well, YouTube shouldn't let them on here. I don't think they should. I think Susan Wolowiski's being a real fucking Jew. Yeah. That's, hey, Sister Golden here, good morning. I just think that you're turning it into television. And the difference between here is if you want to put something out, and some people don't like me. They got 6 holy rollers in here that have given me thumbs down for years now. Part of the Hava Nagila tribe. that ain't the way this shit works or should work. And they're perverting it. They got the Hava Nagila bullshit in here, and that's what they're doing. And for those that just come to YouTube, they're like, what's he talking about, man? Well, it's simple. The Jews took the goddamn thing over along with Google. They should have been broken up. There was no way Google should have been owning YouTube. YouTube should have been its own entity. But now they perverted it. And it's not YouTube. What YouTube, you can still find value in YouTube, though. You find the value right here on this channel. No rain for you. I take it. No rain for you, Sister Golden here. I was listening to guys talk on ham radio last night. They finally started talking about the drought. Good morning. Let's see. Good news. I'm feeling a little bit better than I did yesterday. I'm trying to shake this cold or whatever it is, and I think I did a good job. We're going to have a party tonight, Stephanie. I feel it. I got some friends coming over. I didn't even know they were friends. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a party. Dry. Still dry, huh? Well, Colorado ain't doing much better. Utah's not doing much better. I can bring the drought map up. Oh, Stephanie, more good news. According to the World Health Organization, there's no more flu on planet Earth. Hey. So we're going to have a party tonight. First party up here in 8 years. No snow in the Sierras. I seen that. When's your interview with Catherine? Catherine? When's your interview with her? You got to make sure you let us know. No flu. Oh, it's good news. I could scrape up, sweetie. Doing the best I can here. It's official. No flu. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah. All right, let's get these rolled up. Rollies going. I also suspect my smoking may be cut down during the party. Having lunch Sunday, I think. Wow. It's better than Blanco Lirio. Hey, honey, we got a gal named Sister Golden here, does videos and does a pretty good job. She lives near us. Why don't we invite her for the barbecue? No, Blanco Lirio. Well, I'm glad you're getting together. That'll be 2 YouTube people you met so far, right? That's more than I have. Unfortunately, I haven't met anybody. Oh, Lizette. Right. Remember Lizette? You know, I tried calling her. She was dabbling around in that alcohol. I tried calling Lizette. Oh, that would be a year. I don't know if any of you remember Lizette. Yeah, she came up. Oh, yeah. can't think of anyone else. Girly. Yeah, nice. We have a change in weather pattern going on here. We got big winds bringing down some cold air. Going to be 27 degrees by tonight. New spark plug, air filter. Yeah, the air filters, a lot of times you can clean them out, Sister Golden here. Goes for your car, your truck. If you ever did it run? Did you get it running? Take care of it. Runs sort of. Did you get any Lucas in the fuel? Look for a fuel filter in there. Fuel filters are pretty cheap, and you are skilled. Fuel injector below carburetor. I don't think it's an injector. New fuel filter. Damn. Well, I know what you mean. The bowl underneath the carburetor. Maybe. Sounds like it. I mean, if it's breaking up, it could be a charge coil, but charge coils really don't go, so it's got to be in the carburetor, I would think. Sister Golden here, mechanical entrepreneur. Yeah. See if it clears up. Yeah. Just make sure you got it so you're not putting carbon monoxide in the house and God forbid if it quits running, you can at least push it back or wherever you're going to do. Has your temperature been there? Been warm or what? We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Bring on the snow. Fuck this ice. I hate ice. So, wow. Yeah. You're going to run it a while, like maybe put it under a tree, keep it cool. You know, at idle. Make sure you got enough oil in there and not too much oil. Some of them dipsticks, I know the one on this Tecumseh suck. It's a plastic plug with a little dipstick on it. So hard to read. Especially when your oil's new. But they're really finicky on high oil level. Oil. $8 a quart for Castrol oil. You hear that? Anybody hear that? Put a 1 in chat. You hear the windows whistling? Yeah. Carol's new video. Hold on. I don't know if you're picking up that rumbling going on. That is the wind. Thank you, Dawn. Let's go watch some Carol. Yeah. Again, I added Lucas engine cleaner. I went 2004 Jeep. Another friend said he should have never done that with so many miles. Oh, I disagree. I still use Lucas. Quart of oil is $10.
Officials inside the camp who are disciplining you because you were apparently not being contained within your area. Is that right?
Yeah, correct. So I went to the bin to put something in the bin that I was not wearing a mask. Mind you, I have an exemption. I don't need to wear a mask. I have a medical condition. And the person that came to hand me the notice was another police officer. So what's the go?
So this I'm going to give you a warning, yeah? It's an official warning that you have to stand about and obey the rules. Yeah? That's we have to go to rules again.
So am I allowed to go to
I think Lucas is a good product.
Yeah, right.
They put a lot of money into drag racing.
Right, so if I was sitting just here...
I think they straightened out my Dodge transmission.
Why are these guys in a cabin that's right near the fence? It makes no sense, does it? So if I was at that balcony...
Look at these people talking to somebody through barred windows in an internment camp. You know what I mean? No, Groveland, I'd leave it be. I run a quart of that.
Highly infectious when all of us people are negative.
I run a quart of that. I keep a quart in the tire, fill up. Put some in there. Keep the injectors clean. Cleans out your O2 center.
If I walk out onto that...
Yeah, a lot of people like seafoam.
If I cross that yellow line that I've broken the rule, I will be issued with a $5,000 fine.
Wow. Look at this. Government paying these people to hold down one person. That a good way to spend taxpayer money? Crazy. The Zuzu.
was your feeling about being in that situation with those people in control of your every movement?
Oh, it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. You feel like you're in prison. You feel like you've done something wrong. It's inhumane what they're doing. Like, you are so small. They just overpower you, and you're literally nothing. It's like, you do what we say.
I don't like
or
any
you're in
administration that
trouble, lock
makes
you up longer.
anybody feel guilty
Yeah, they were even threatening
for
me
just
that
being
if I
who they
was
are.
to do this again, we will extend your time in here.
Cleaned up your hoses.
So the officers within the camp have the power to keep you there longer if you misbehave?
That's what they were saying, yep.
Wow.
At one stage, is it true that they offered you Valium?
Yeah, so because I was
Valium? How
stressed,
about a
and I
reefer
said, "Just
joint?
please let me
Hey,
out for a
and some
walk or a
music.
run,
We'll
like
make
I'm
the best
in
of
this
it."
little box and I can't move.
Let's hope
Can
it
I
don't
please
end up that
I'm
way.
anxious, I'm feeling not well, just I need to get out. And they literally said, we've got a doctor calling you and we'll get some Valium prescribed to you that you can call us anytime you like and you can have Valium.
Just to calm you down?
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? You think 99% of Americans know that's going on in another country and soon to be here? Probably. Soon to be here. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope the sun's shining in your back door today. I hope the sun is shining in your back door today. Oh, yeah. Let's see how we're feeling today. Take the old TV to the dump today. I do shit like cut the cord off it in case I need a plug cord. Certainly, if you go buy one, it's going to be made in China. Need a lamp cord or something. What else? When did she do this? She did this today. Good to see you. Dearest Dawn, what is all this? I think we watched these earlier. Dearest Dawn having all kinds of chemtrails over her house, like everyone else. Nice. So much stuff I could recycle out of our dump. I make a living doing that. You shitting me? No, they'd rather see people broke and poverty stricken. You want to see something? And it's called Thief. Foggy Morning. Oh, Venice. German in Venice did a video down in Venice. Big foggy there, too. Planned obsolescence right on. But that fan that's running on that was stolen. I stole that from the dump. And that's why nobody wants to talk to me in Maine, because I've been known to be a thief and stole something out of the dump. I'm a bad boy. Anyways, this was a pedestal stand come up to about my shoulder. All right, Groveland. And the scumbag Chinese planned obsolescence engineers engineered the mount to be about 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. Oh my God. Oh my God. Could you imagine that? All them decadent people that threw out their solar lights they buy every year because they don't last. Yeah. So I seen this thing in there. Nobody was looking. I throwed it in the back of the truck and we made our getaway. I maintained the speed limit through about 2 miles of my ride. Then I floored it. For my getaway. We're reaching speeds of 160 miles an hour through the backcountry roads of Maine. Finally, we got to our shelter where I brought it in, did a few modifications, and made me a bracket to save it. Now, let me tell you about that fan. You went and bought this thing. It was only $20, $25, right? Chinese shit. But if your dog or your kid knocked that fan over one time, that was it. It was history. It had a little 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch white metal. And that would have been it. And the mindset would be, don't worry about it, throw it out. Let's go to Walmart, get another one. Well, we saved that, and that fan has been running now for 8 years. I consider myself a career criminal now. And I got to confess, because this is Friday. And you know what Friday means in the Catholic world? You got to go to confession. So as I steered in this electronic dump bin, I also grabbed a big Pioneer. No, it's a Sony amplifier, stereo. One of the big ones, old school ones. But I couldn't figure out, one channel was out, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with the board. And one more. 3 strikes and you're out, Ralphie. Bad boy. A ceiling fan. A very old, filthy, dirty ceiling fan. This thing had been around since the 50s, 60s, maybe. Confess your sins to Rabbi Ralph on Sunday. Yeah, I will. But let me get this confession out for the Catholic side of me. Right? From the Catholic side of me. Anyway, I looked at it and I pulled the chain switch and it worked perfectly. I'm taking this mofo home. And you got it. That switch was an American-made switch and we're still using it today. Am I anti-capitalism? No, I'm not. I'm a thief, But anyways, in my brain, I could go to Home Depot and buy that switch, right? Probably charge me $10 or $15. And probably have a set timing on a brand new switch of 200 to 500 times, and then the switch breaks. It worked. It worked good. Well, this light here didn't have a full chain. Yeah, I got another one in here somewhere. Good old American made. I said, I want that son of a bitch, even though I'm going to be labeled a criminal and I might be on the closed circuit TV's thieving from the dump. How dare you? Terrible, man. Terrible. Where's Backwoods? I'm surprised Backwoods ain't yelling at me. Keep it positive. Well, I'm positive. I gotta confess. It's Friday. Hey, hallelujah. I don't know where it went. It's a nice switch. Yeah, we scavenged this one. Oh, there it is. Hey, top of the morning to you. We find it. Yeah, it worked. Yep. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah. Switches. Just something so simple. I mean, it ain't because I'm cheap. I just don't want to take apart this friggin' shit to replace it with shit that I'm going to have to take it apart again. It's like the shit you get from AutoZone. It's like, well, there's a lifetime warranty. Who gives a shit? I still got to pull the thing apart. This is RU, United States, baby. Switch. Look at that. Made in America. A pretty heavy duty switch. Up to 3 amps, 250 volt. Look at that. Huh? America, where are you now? Most wanted, we have Radical Ralph Russo and Buddy. Wanted for scavenging. Warning, warning, bullshit alert. Warning, warning, 1 Adam, 12. I felt so sad, you know, that you got people that are your neighbors and shit, and they don't want you to do this shit. Why? Because Bill Gates owns Waste Management, and they made a contract. Whoa, whoever wants to scavenge from a dump anyways. There's another American-made switch. This is another U.S.-made switch. I can't read it. I think it says Ohio. Yeah. Scavenge. 2-pole. 3-pole. 2-pole. I can't read it. 277 volts. 16 amps. So there you go. That's the story of Ralph Steven Habit. Oh, yeah. We go down there, right? We go down there with the old Dodge and bring a inverter, maybe a water tank, plug some of them washing machines in, see what the problem is, fix them. Undercover recycler. I'm a proud undercover recycler. Yeah. So that's a story. Sometimes I wake up at night in deep sweats thinking about the time I stole the fan. What a bad boy. Where's my Dawn Morning? She be saying that bad boy. Oh, anyways, they make these agreements that you can't go in the dump and take shit. And you got a big sign up there. Well, tough shit. It might be one day people being down at that dump with baseball bats, anybody getting in their way, right? All over this country, the way things are. But you shouldn't be throwing anything away in this country. We're in serious trouble. Yeah. We can't get Chinese junk anymore. We will recycle. And it might be a good reason for America. It might be. It absolutely might be. What do you mean? Fixing my washing machine is only $3. Yeah, I'll fix your washing machine for $3, lady. $3 and what else? Yeah, we'll talk about that at my party tonight at the Radical Ralph's ranch. starting at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. But back in the day, I've got tremendous stuff. Tremendous. I mean, people, you know, they're really unbelievable. Anyway, what was it? Easter was in Rhode Island. It was junk day, the day I left, and I'm driving by, and here's a brand new looking red dirt devil vacuum cleaner. I'm like, what? I go over there, the wheels ain't even scuffed up on it. I throwed it in the trunk. Brought it back here, pulled it apart. And somebody said it didn't work because it was plugged up with dog fur. Like, what? And you throwed it away. So we like them people. Even though I'd like to have a shock, I'd like to get one of them shock ones for the dog fur. That thing's that ain't all that good. Don't ever buy a dirt devil if you got pets. So there's my story. I showed it all to you. Coming up. What do you want, handsome? Good boy. We got on a mission today. All right, then we're gonna do a little cleaning. I feel better than I did. So do a little cleaning, get the party started. I don't know. Maybe we'll go live tonight. I'll share with you my joy and my laughter. I watched Adam 12, a bit of it last night. It was funny as shit. Reed walked in to go cash a check or some shit, and he got grabbed by bank robbers, held for hostage. Yeah, I'm having a party tonight. I feel it in the air. Anyways, so they call the bank robbers on the phone, you know, and they tell him if he's going to give his life up, he'll do it. He'll do it. Yeah. It's groovy. Yeah, we'll have chicks doing the dancing. Yeah. The boots, you know, the go boots there. Yeah. Yeah, there was something else in here. This was Carol's video. We'll put that under Pettit Joe, Long Dark Winter. And to realize United is a dumping stock. I don't know how true this is. This is Dabu. We'll do Circle Around Girl next. I'm going to save that Matt's Off-Road Recovery for tonight.
Luckily, the government is finally doing something right and is giving seniors additional money.
Money.
7. We often say that when you start to see big wigs, CEOs, other high-position individuals start to fold back into the shadows, you should pay attention. You should also watch market activity and exactly what they're doing there. If there's big sell-offs and things like that, well, ding, ding, ding. We have a big red alert here. As CEOs and corporate insiders are selling their stocks
had a muddy recovery. Looks like he got stuck
than we have ever seen before in history. That is an all-time record that they have set, with $69 billion worth of stock sold this year. That is a whopping 30% higher than last year. What is going on? It is often said that for one to make money in the stock market, the key is to exit before any downfall. Funny how the mainstream media keeps talking about how stocks are going to surge higher and higher and higher. Why would the world's richest people be dumping their stocks if that was the case? Why wouldn't they stay on for the ride for that extra boost? You should already know why. For those of you that can read the writing on the wall, something massive is coming around the corner. And for those that are paying attention, CEOs and corporate insiders of the highest level around the world are selling their stocks in mass.
Show some facts and figures. Let's go to circle jerk around, girl.
I have to wrap this up in a minute, but Patsy, go ahead. Patsy, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just following up,
Let Patsy, I just answered it. Simon, I answered a question on this. Let Patsy. Simon, I answered a question on this. Let's let Patsy ask a question. It's not effective to scream over your colleagues in here. Let's let Patsy ask a question. Thanks, everyone.
Look at her put her mask on. You know, I watch chicks, get undressed really sexy. Wasn't that sexy? Like, you know what I mean? Zuckerberg is right here now. Are you kidding me? Welcome to kindergarten. I was going to say, that sounds like 10th grade in high school. But did you see how sexy? You want to go watch that, guys? All right, ladies, turn your heads. This is going to be a turn on for the men's. The men's are going to get a thrill. And some ladies like other ladies, but I don't think we got any of them. Look at this.
Thank you, everyone.
Big cities are dealing with smash and grab robberies. A record number of police officers have been shot and killed this year. What is President Biden going to do about all this lawlessness?
Well, Peter, I would say that, one, the president proposed additional funding in his budget over the funding that had been proposed by the prior president to increase and support local police departments, make sure we keep cops on the beat, and we ensure that local communities are working in partnership to crack down on crime and any dangers they see in their community. So that's one of the steps. We've also worked with a range of communities across the country on strike forces. As you know, something we've talked about in the past. We're continuing to implement that from the Department of Justice. But the president absolutely believes that community police forces can have an important instrumental effect in helping keep communities safe.
Does the president still think that crime is up because of the pandemic?
I think many people have conveyed that, and also one of the reasons that crime, one of the root causes of crime in communities is guns and gun violence, and we've seen that statistically around the country.
So when a huge group of
blaming the guns for smash and grab. Interesting.
CVS and Nordstrom,
the bad gun. What happened to defund
in a lot of communities is the pandemic. Yeah.
A handful of key aides have announced either that they are leaving the vice president's office or are reportedly going to be leaving the vice president's office soon. Is the vice president not satisfied with the staffing that she's had so far, or do people just not want to work for her anymore?
Well, Peter, I would say that working on a presidential campaign, I may be covering one too, I would say, to be fair, and working in the first year of a White House is exciting and rewarding, but it's also So grueling and exhausting. It's all of those things at once. And many of the team members you're referencing, and I would just note there has been an announcement about Simone Sanders departing, but there hasn't been official announcements about others. So I would leave it to them and the vice president's team to make any additional announcements. But in my experience, and if you look at past precedent, it's natural for staffers who have thrown their heart and soul into a job to be ready to move on to a new challenge after a few years. And that is applicable to many of these individuals.
Joe put a lot of gun control in, and he's going to move again.
To bring in new faces, new voices, and new perspectives. And I expect you'll hear more from the vice president.
I mean, back the one in the 90s, I forgot what one that was called. And it was called Bill Clinton's crime bill. That fucking Joe Biden, man, he had a way somehow had the Republican Party threatened. And that was big talk in Rhode Island at the gun clubs and shit, that Joe Biden had threatened the Republican Party to go vote for some of this stupid shit. But he's still wheezing. I don't know if you can hear him. And it was just a bad man. He was conniving and all this other shit, lying.
Headlines about the vice president and a decision being made to shake up the staff to fix an image issue.
You know, Peter, I think I spoke to it, and I would note that, and I'll just speak to Simone since I knew her before, and she's been officially announced, and I knew her even before she joined the Biden campaign, sitting on many panels with her on CNN.
Code word.
On CNN
Bye,
sets.
sis. We miss you.
Knowing someone like her, she joined the campaign early on, as many of you know. She's been a part of this for 2.5 or 3 years. She's somebody, and anybody who's spent time with her knows that she is whip smart, and she has charisma coming out of her eyeballs, and she's going to do plenty of interesting things in the world in the future. She'll always be a part of this Biden-Harris family, and it's only natural after a couple of years to be ready for something new. And that's what happens in my experiences.
Biden,
in the past in White Houses.
Camel Toe's going to jump.
The vice president thinks that staff are to blame for her not making any kind of meaningful progress on the big things in her portfolio, like passing voting rights or addressing the root causes of migration.
I know the vice president is grateful to all of the staff who have served her. She also understands the excitement and the grueling nature of working on a campaign and working in a White House. And again, as I noted earlier, it's also an opportunity to bring in new faces and perspectives, which is overall a very positive thing.
If you took up the face value, there ain't no chair, is there? Well, anyways, I think that's what we're gonna do today. Get the house semi-clean, the big party. Yeah. Good to see you guys, so. Very good. Had a good show today. We'll finish up this hour. So, we got probably run the vacuum clean a little bit, change the bed up, blankets outside, move my car. We'll move in the back, break the window. That's about it. Let's get ready. We got party hats, noisemakers, balloons. Oh, yeah. We got a big party tonight. We're going to party hardy. What are you looking at, you big baba? Oh, yeah. Big party. That one is whipped. Whip it, baby. Whip it good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys, anybody got anything planned this weekend? Oh, yeah. No, neither can I. Hey, Groveland, I will say something about Donald Trump positive. His press secretary was a whole lot nicer. And when she talked, it wasn't seeming like it was like she was lying. You know what I mean? Like, this one here is just cover. Good for you. You know, Saudi Arabia this weekend, Formula One. I can't play that for you. Bubba's leaving. Take care, Bubba. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
The drug landscape has changed. Illegal fentanyl has made its way into the drug supply. And it's a danger you might not see coming. A synthetic opioid up to 50 times stronger than heroin. Up to 100 times
That's why you
stronger.
got out of Afghanistan.
It only takes the tiniest amount to cause a fatal overdose. You can stick your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can stick your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can stick your vaccine mandates. Stick your vaccine mandates. You can stick your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can stick your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can stick your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can stick your vaccine mandates.
Who that? Under the car?
You can stick your vaccine mandates up your ass.
What's this,
Guys,
Britain?
you see this Commodore 1GZT357? It's a couple of D's dressed in black. You can stick your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can stick your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can stick your vaccine mandates. Stick your vaccine mandates.
All this wasted time. You can stick your poison vaccine up your ass.
Shove your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can shove your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can shove your vaccine mandates. Shove your vaccine mandates. Shove your vaccine mandates up your ass.
And importantly, because I know this is a question many Aucklanders have, you can now see family and friends again in their homes and use the bathroom inside. Luxury.
She's laughing about it. Laughing about it. Not very cool. Not very cool at all. Where we going now? Wait a minute. What's running? Ain't that one? Where is it? I like that though. All this is all right. Let's go see what the Grove's got. I mean, we always have people making fun, comics and shit making fun of president, but I don't think there's anything been this big in so long. Gerald Ford, maybe.
Again, okay? But the point is that the vast majority of the shelves are filled, and the CEOs of not only the suppliers, but it's the CEOs of UPS and FedEx, which are on track to deliver more packages than ever, are saying the same thing. So we're heading into holiday season in strong shape. Again, this is about a concerted, focused action. We averted this potential crisis by figuring out what needed to be fixed. And then we brought together the people who had the capacity to fix it, or at least alleviate it. Now it's time to build on the success we had this year on jobs, wages, increasing more small businesses, facing the challenges in the economy. We need to cut costs further for families. That's what my Build Back Better plan does. It's still being considered in Congress. It will lower the out-of-pocket cost for child care, elder care, housing, college.
It might be healthy for Americans getting out there and protesting.
In fact,
It might be a
new
healthy
independent
thing for
analysis released this week showed that my plan would be $7,400 in tax cuts and savings
Might be a healthy thing
for a typical family of 4 with 2 children.
the other
17
countries
Nobel
try to work
Prize
together
winners
with
in
one another.
economics have written a letter to me affirming that this bill would reduce long-term inflationary pressures in the economy. And two of the leading rating agencies, not liberal think tanks, two of the leading rating agencies on Wall Street confirmed this month that my plan will not add to inflationary pressures. What I've always proposed, and I'm proposing now, is have a way of lower some of the most difficult costs. What are they? The difficult costs families pay every month by asking corporations, the wealthiest Americans,
Right.
for example, the 55 corporations paid zero in federal income tax last year.
It's funny. You just said that. So I wasn't paying attention to this. I just came and sit down, and the first thing I zoned in, I'm saying, that's not that asshole. Not his voice. Can't convince me. I agree with you. You think that's AI? Or you think it's a double? See, I think us folks that say it's a double, I think the folks that say it's a double might not be knowing the power of what they got. You know what I mean? All right, hold on. His voice is being built back better. He's clearly sick and not wearing a mask. Science. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. If you know somebody that runs his transponder, give him $100 to say, let's go, Brandon. Mentioning the voice got 57 thumbs up. Clearly sick. Says Biden couldn't deliver a pizza, much less speech on supply chain. I love the way the press pool laughs at him as he exits.
About this issue, but I'm not a scientist, so I continue to rely
No, his eyes don't look right.
There is no lack of obstacles
and asking them whether or not we have to move beyond what we did yesterday. Right now, they're saying no.
Quick follow-up on the truck. Quick follow-up.
That ain't Joe Biden.
Mr. President, what is happening in Ukraine, and what on the border between Ukraine and Russia, and what are you going to do about it?
I have been in constant contact with our allies in Europe, with the Ukrainians. My Secretary of State, National Security Advisor, engaged extensively. And what I am doing is putting together what I believe to be will be the most comprehensive and meaningful set of initiatives to make it very, very difficult for Mr. Putin to go ahead and do
AI?
what people are worried he may do. But that's in play right now.
Our vaccine mandates holding people back from jobs. Mr. President.
Boston Robotics. Wow. Stephanie hit the nail on the head there. I was coming here to sit down, and I looked at it, and I said to myself, that ain't Joe Biden. Who knows? Got a copyright on that Sticks video, Dearest Dawn, if you're here. Yeah. We have, what are you doing, big hands? Would you put it, Ralph? All right, put this away, clean up a little bit. I know. It's tough, baby. Well, let's see what happens at the end. Pretty soon, I hope. I know there'll be a big party here tonight. We'll have a party. Yeah, I know. It'll let me delete it. Let's go see if that's done. It's so silly. I mean, you know. I ain't gonna tell you folks about it. You know. Well, we ain't loading. Yeah, I think this is really going to turn. You just see what happened. I know there's probably a lot of restaurants in this country. All right, so we got that copyright has been removed. That copyright has been removed. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that's what we'll do today. Do a little cleaning. No, I got one warning on here for medical, but so far so good. We have quite an interesting life going on here, I must say. You know what I mean? Coming to your city near you. I don't need to see any more of that. Who's that? Vaccine passport on the way. Yeah, they'll start in New York. They'll make it fashionable. They're doing everything they can. They don't believe in this shit as a cure or hope for a future. They know they don't. They say it. I just want to see how many people will obey. They had a year and a half now. People texting and emailing, saying, "Oh, why am I taking the jab?" I say, at this part of my life, if I never go and take another vaccine, as long as I live, and even if I died from that shit, that's just the way shit goes, man. We don't have time to live our lives in fear. And I don't think we do that in here. I know we don't do that. I think we're just conscious people. One, yeah. We got, we're going to do a little cleaning. We're going to do a little entertaining tonight, I think. Right on. Well, I'll go up to the top of the hour, then I'm going to go. I feel a little bit better than I did yesterday. I don't know what the hell that was. But everything's good. Everything's fine. We're doing the best we can with what we got. You know what I mean? That's all we can do here. It's the best I can do. Yeah. Big party. We're gonna have a party. Thank you, Dawn, if you're still here, for the 3-elephant rice. Where to get it and stuff. Yeah, that's some good stuff there. Try to get you some at your local Asian place. 3 elephants, not giraffe, not sisters. 3 elephants. Cook some of that up. Put some rice wine vinegar over it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Maybe that's what we'll do tonight at the party. We'll cook up the rest of this rice I've had for years. Maybe it gets better with age. We don't know. We got peppers dehydrating. Well, they already dehydrated. I'm just running them real quick. Get that out of the way. I think we'll clean up in here, clean up in there, and that'll be our afternoon. We'll go have a smoke. I already took you out. You don't need to see it again. Nothing changed. Roof ain't blowing away or anything. I might move it in the back if this wind don't lay down. It'll break the wind on that side, coming right through. foolish people, man. Some foolish fucking people. Gasoline, $3.50 a gallon. Transmissions going up in price. Stupidity. They had one jackass did that once in front of the house. He got halfway up the hill and blew the transmission right out. Oh well, all is good. I'm gonna get dressed because my first duty in the Ralphie Ranch. Get more coal. Get more coal up there and ready to go. Anyways, I gotta take a shower today. I gotta get all spiffied up. What do we got here? Pompeo. Pompeo. Where is that slob? Oh, today he's got to go to confession. It's Friday. Biden got the Rona. He got the jab, though. You know what? For a man that don't smoke, man, he coughs an awful lot, don't he? I think he coughs quite a bit. Oh, yeah. Pompeo. That's a good one. We're going to have a party tonight. Oh, yeah. I can feel it. Right? Backwoods. Projecting. I see all the party goers. Oh, yeah. I gotta do one of my duties here is make sure I get 10 bags of coal on that porch. Because we get sick or anything. So all I gotta do is grab one bag of coal. And I'm good for 24 hours. Be good for 24 hours when the snow gets here. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, Ralphie, be happy. They're happy today. Beautiful. Nevada blue sky up there. Golly, is it beautiful. Yep. Probably be a crystal clear night. I don't even know how cold we're supposed to get. Oh, yeah. We got, put my hair up. Yeah. So I got to clean all the tools off the table. My work desk. We're going to vacuum the work area. Oh, yeah. We're going all out. Oh, yeah. We got the Pandora playlist. I think that should be a natural thing. I see bigger and better things for Pandora. Couldn't talk into it. They already walked listening anyway. Why not utilize it instead of spying on it? Hey, Pandora, put that in my playlist stage. Yes, master. Ooh. Put that song in playlist A. It is nice. It's blazing out there with the wind. And but it's a blue sky. And we're pretty happy. We're pretty happy pappy. We got a lot of ice. Going to bob for apples. Well, I'm going to put that on my list. Can we use a soup bowl, though? Or you need a bigger bowl. I don't have like a punch bowl. I don't have like a punch bowl. What if we can do it in a soup bowl? How about if I put 2 apples in a soup bowl and we do virtual bob for apples? Yeah. We just sit around stoned and say, hey, I got that one. Hey, I got this one. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm trying to keep it up and positive. Spiritual people say project. Is that right? We're projecting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. We got one missing here. This one here. We got we hope you get your Walmart fix soon. Put that over there. This one over here. Yeah, what's this one? And that one. Still got a couple more of them. Nobody's seen Jewel, huh? Nobody's seen Jewel. I was hoping we have a couple other people join us. I hope you gotta watch that shit here. What? Mistletoe. Oh, get the mistletoe out? I don't have any. How about how about a sign? I'll just make a sign. Lip lock area. And I say to the cute gal, hey, come and stand under here with me. Just kidding. I think Bob for apples means something else, so. Low humidity, good for you. I hang a bud instead. Yeah, good idea. We have the lip lock section. That's awful nice. You get a woman knows how to kiss. Oh, yeah. Anyways, bobbing for apples, does that mean something a little more different than what I was thinking? I think. No comprende. I don't hear the tops on the roof bouncing off the roof, so I think they're pretty good. I'm trying to keep the old buggy covered with a pot of tarp. I got to do something. I got to get some bungee cords. Oh, another meaning. Where's Dawn? She might know. She's a young one. Actually, I should have done this beginning of the summer because wintertime, usually in frozen salt from the road or the water doesn't rot shit. But we're a day late and $1 short anyway. And we'll be excited. Maybe you can do a video on your tractor running really good and smooth. Take us on a ride. You know, put your camera down near the front wheel and drive us around a little bit. Sister Golden here riding her lawnmower. We have in shock, blue sky here and blue sky in Maine. Not only that, blue sky in Utah, blue sky in Arizona. Stephanie hasn't put up any bad videos this week. It's really amazing. I listened to a guy last night. He sounded like a genius. He was talking about this solar storm that we got hit with and what it's done to radio. Holy crap. So conditions on radio have been really, really, really down. Although I did talk to David in England the other night. And he heard me. And I gotta hang this shit up. What's this one? How about this one? And we got so we got to really change up the way we're doing shit in this country, or we ain't never going to get along. You know what I mean? It's gotten crazy now. I knew Joe Biden before he became president. He got caught as shooting his mouth off before he got sworn in. And he said some shit like, be stupid, wear your mask. And I says, boy, this ain't going very well, is it, for us all? Anyways, I'm going to be closing up here in a little bit. We got about another 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Come in. Look, my guests are here waiting. I just thought, you know, if you're going to bring a president in to run the ship, you better need somebody totally unique that's going to bring a lot of the country, the majority of the country together. And not just the fed up people with Joe Biden's administration. I mean, I could have told you that 40 years ago. What would a president be with this asshole? I mean, when I woke up that morning and I heard he was president, I'm like, you really didn't do this to me, did you? Not that the other guy was any better, but anyways, long story short, I think it's dissolving the executive branch right to Israel. And I think those sovereignty you're going to have is if your state respects you, you know, the states, they got to break away from this shit. Oh, Biden will pay for Miss Bubba new used car. I'll call Caminito to check. Off to the dump. Have a good day. I hope you get $1 bazillion. And thank them, too. Thank them. Thank them when you leave there, the director or whoever. Say, hey, thank you for being a Nazi, telling me I can't pull shit out of the dump. Big stretch, big body. Big stretch, big body. Oh, you want to clean them ears out? You want to go out? You want to go out there? Into the great wide open. We got another one there by the time we like. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. So I'll be treating my guests to some musical shit tonight. We'll be playing that on Pandora. Hopefully Pandora wakes up. I think they could get a lot of people, especially a lot of people that play music. And you can talk to it. You know what I mean? You got to be able to talk to it. I'm over there blowing. The song ends, and I'm just trying to take a few seconds to register how I liked it. And I go over there, and I ain't got the thumbs up. I missed it. Well, many nights coming back from out west, mostly coming back. I just sitting there in that car running at 3,000 RPMs and 69 mile an hour across the country. Late at night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And we get that white line fever shit and start drifting off. Whoa, baby. And then just wait for the next rest area. But let's hope everything's okay with you and Mrs. Bubba. Hopefully. And, I am going to get, good luck, Kahan. Some of my friends in Rhode Island still say there are some deals kicking around. So up here is kind of tough. You don't know what you're getting. You go look at a car, you better get underneath the thing and look. VW person myself, I'm very impressed. There's a lot of metal fencing into the Little League baseball field, diamond over Creek 2. Says, well, I'll tell you something. When I met here, the guy that invited me to dinner had a VW station wagon with the diesel in it. And I said to him, I was like, you can't take on that much debt, dude. You're going to be in serious trouble. But I really wanted that. And I said, what are you going to do with it? Oh, I'm joining the lawsuit. I'm like, God, Jesus Christ, you're going to get rid of this thing. I mean, it's 80 miles to the gallon. I think out of the box, I think it was something like 70, 80 miles to the gallon on the highway. And I'm saying, wow. 3 gallons of diesel. What's that? Like $12 one way? $12 back, 25, $45 round trip. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cost me $45 to fill it up one way. Anyway, we really wanted to get our hands on one of them. For the puppy, though, it wasn't nowhere as good as the Forerunner. But we would have really liked to get that. I'm going to get going. I don't know what's going on. Something's on the horizon, something good. And we'll see what goes on tonight. Just hit that bell button, subscribe, hit that bell button, and we'll see you all mañana. Wishing everybody the best, the very best. Stay well, stay woke, stay wonderful. Take care of yourself, but treat others the way you want to be treated, and be good to people, man. There's enough fucking desperate energy out there in the negative territory. Believe me. Believe you me. Sick-minded people. We'll say sayonara, farewell, hasta la vista, ciao, sayonara. I think I got them all covered. All right, we'll see you later. Good luck. Good luck.